Yeah. Let's get it. I'm telling you, he ain't no be saying I know what not.
I speak on the black community, nigga. I make no apology. They flagging my channels, but I still deliver my message like prophecy. They leak out my info, just hoping that I will get killed on my property. Don't show. Cause I speak on hair-headed bitches. The shit they be doing is ridiculous. Now they just made a false fan page about me like, nigga, you serious? They say I'm suffocating. They claim I'm an agent. The white man is paying them. If that was the case, I'd be wearing Versace like my name is Drake and them. If I was Illuminati, be throwing up diamonds like my name is Jay and them. Fatherless America coming sooner or later, just wait on it. I can't wait. And I get to ranting my words like a dagger. You think I was shaking them? If you hate what I say in my videos, why are you still here replaying them? Turn it off, nigga. I'm Tommy. You can keep saying I'm gay if you wanted. That shit just don't bother me. Say so clear, cause that's all you say, man. You're so uncreative, you'll never be hot as me. Niggas are jealous. If what I'm doing is so bad, then why in the fuck do you copy me? You're making me famous, blown out of proportion while you remain nameless. Who are you? You just enablers for me. You're making me stronger and dangerous. Proceed with caution. You niggas are simple. You're thinking like women. You never think about your man up, nigga. I'm trying to get care of your kid and the baby, and no one can stop me. I'm Tommy.
Yeah. Bam. Let me go ahead and hold on. Bam. But I'm still talking. Let me go ahead and put up the bootleg. You know what I'm saying? Let me put up the bootleg. Let me pull up the bootleg. Hey, 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 let me pull up the bootleg. Let me pull up the bootleg. Hey, let me pull up the bootleg. Hey, hey. I'm finna go through some real black sector history. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B set the cartoons. I didn't know he knows some of the history on everything. Let me go ahead and put this on the game. You know what I'm saying? Cause I love playing my game. On everything. Let me make sure. Bam. I'm finna go over everything. I don't care if one person hear it, two or more people hear it. On everything, I'm finna give through my eyes of the black sector. You know what I'm saying? I've been on YouTube. I'm gonna give my perception of who I watch. You know what I'm saying? The history and everything. It might be random, but hey, it's black sector history. Now, before I do this, I gotta once again shout out to B set the cartoons. I'm gonna put his link in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Cause I am gonna be listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B set the cartoons on everything. You know what I'm saying? This right here is basically promoting and showing love on everything. So hold on. You know what I'm saying? I love showing people some love. You know what I'm saying? On everything. Women and brother love on everything. So hold on. Let me get it right. Hold on. I'm going to put the game on. Hold on. Let me get it right. I don't know abbreviation. B. I'm gonna just put B set the cartoon. Hold on. Let me put with that screaming emoji, that yelling emoji. You know what I'm saying? People be downplaying the best sector on everything. There you go. And I'm gonna put it, you know what I'm saying, on everything. I'm gonna pin it on everything. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Me being in the black sector, watching everybody in the black sector for some time on everything. The history, beefs, and you know what I'm saying, crossovers on everything. Let me put the gameplay on. Let me put the gameplay on. Now, I'm a listen. Y'all come listen with me. I'm finna listen to Beast at the Cartoons. You know what I'm saying? I got some notes. You know what I'm saying? Some history notes. You know what I'm saying? Got some history notes right here. You know what I'm saying? On everything. If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? Tell me I'm wrong. Put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person, you know what I'm saying, that could accept if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, if I'm right, you know what I'm saying, you type in the chat. It's free over here on everything, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Once again, shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. Let me pull up, you know what I'm saying, his video, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he did. I don't know. I'm glad he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say a homage to Black Sector, but he knows his history on everything. So shout out to B Set the Cartoons. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons. One more time. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons. Let's get it. While I'm playing my game. Oh, come on, bootleg. Nah, like you don't want to play. Hold on. I'm not working with multiple phone devices, so it's gonna be bootleg.
My tune, but today you could call me.
Hold on. Gotta play it the right way, brother. Gotta play it the right way, brother. Hold on. Cause everybody be playing from what I was watching on everything. I'm going ahead and, you know what I'm saying? On everything. And then this is not me saying that some of the stuff that he's wrong on everything. Oh, he got another one. Let me see.
Hey, y'all, I was reading my comments and I realized I missed a lot of shit.
On there.
So
let's go.
I'm going to talk about the funny moments for me that happened in the black sector.
Let's go.
Mama Global. I got to get you, Mama Global.
Uh-oh. Shout out.
Y'all remember when Mama Global?
Shout out to Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Global Entertainment on everything. Some of y'all know her from as Mama Global. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Hall of Fame. And she's on my Woman Crush list on everything. A beautiful woman, too. Let's go. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons.
Interview True Freeman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now he getting somewhere.
Y'all remember she interviewed True Freeman and then the interview was going good, but then the trolls start sending Mama Global messages and she was like,
there you go.
She said, what happened to the dog Bruno?
Yeah. That was funny on everything.
Nah, when True Freeman heard that, he went the fuck off and dropped Mama Global.
On everything.
He was talking.
Let's go.
Nah, he was talking about Mama Global for a whole month after
For
that.
real. Let's go be
the way she said it was funny. She said, what about the dog Bruno? That made that nigga hot. Hey, y'all. Hold on, give me a minute, man.
That joke make you laugh. On everything.
All right, hey. Rest in peace, Styles. But hey, y'all remember when Styles and Cliff was finna fight?
Oh. Yeah. Yo, funny moments on everything. I'm telling you this. A lot of stuff that happened in the black sector on everything. You know what I'm saying? Been in these YouTube shoots for a good long time. I'm talking about me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about Beast at the cartoon, you know what I'm saying? Even he been if he knows his history, he been in these streets for years on everything. Shout out to Beast at the cartoons.
That nigga Cliff was like this. That nigga Styles was like this. That shit was funny. Hey, y'all. So y'all gotta remember the Thunder Kick. The Thunder Kick was the highlight, now, cause Cliff had kicked Styles in the knee, cause Styles wasn't ready. Cliff kicked that nigga in the knee. And it made a noise, right? Hey, y'all niggas ain't shit, fool, because y'all took that clip and try to enhance the audio and make the picture more clear to see what happened and hear that noise. That nigga had saw Cliff's phone and kicked that bitch. Nigga saw Cliff's phone and kicked that bitch. Soon as Cliff kicked Styles, Styles was like, "Oh, you gonna kick me, Cliff?" Hey, Cliff was funny. I remember when him and Styles was battling for a long ass time. I remember for Styles was like, "I'm gonna knock your motorcycle over." That made Cliff heated.
Man, that would be for a good while.
Cliff just left the police station. And he was talking about Styles, and Cliff had his piece on his hip, and he was talking, and he was like, "Ooh, I just want to use it." That shit was funny too. I remember when Styles was clowning Cliff's apartment, and Cliff was like, "I don't need all of that, because I'm a player. You don't know about being a player." That shit was funny too. Hey, do y'all remember when?
It's funny moments in the black section.
Man, y'all remember when Super Saiyan Jim was leaving cat food and posters about Styles?
Yeah. That's real black
around his
sector.
Neighborhood. Look.
Shout out to Beast at the cartoons.
Super Saiyan Jim would leave like catnip and diapers and shit like that, right?
Yeah,
so one day, I don't know what the fuck Jim was doing. I think Jim was on his street or something, and Jim was hanging up flyers. Well, Styles popped out of nowhere, right?
For real. Chased him.
That nigga Styles popped out of nowhere. And he was chasing Jim through
Dang. That's
he was chasing Jim, and Jim was weaving through the cars, and something about Jim ran over Jim had ran over the train tracks, right?
Oh yeah.
And Style had these flip flops, so chasing that nigga, right? So like I think like later on or a couple of days later, they was like, "Jim, why you run?" And he was like, "Cause he was chasing me with a bat."
Oh, everything. That's black sector.
Hey, y'all, look, man, if y'all was black sector, y'all would have to remember them funny moments. I remember when Chucky had got Quan King swatted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look, Chucky had swatted Quan King, right? And Quan King was live streaming, and then when he went to his apartments, all you heard was, "Get down! Get down!"
And you heard it live on air.
And he wouldn't get down. Everybody was in the chat was like, "Nigga, lay down, lay down."
I'm telling you.
Hey, do y'all remember? I think this video is still up. Y'all remember when that nigga rolled by True Freeman's house?
What happened? Let me go back. Hold on.
Hey, do y'all remember? I think this video is still up. Y'all remember when that nigga rolled by True Freeman's house?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that roll by True Freeman house, but Tommy did.
That nigga True Freeman started loading up all his pistols and shit.
Oh yeah.
That nigga True Freeman was like, "Come now, come now. Don't come when I'm distracted. And you can hear in the background, you can hear the clips go. Come now.
Man.
You want to film my house and put it on YouTube? That shit was funny. I know some of y'all niggas gotta remember this shit.
Everything.
Y'all remember the Chucky's Expedition?
Oh, yeah.
I remember when Steph thought that Betty Boo was on that nigga ass, right?
Oh, man.
So they rode to Chucky's apartment complex. And they was like, there go his car right there. And they was filming his expedition. And Steph said, I'm finna go knock on the door. And Chucky was on his live. But then when Steph knocked on that door, that nigga Chucky wasn't live anymore. I remember when Chucky was saying he was a Marine.
Oh.
And the mayor of Detroit was defending that nigga, right? So they was like, Chucky, recite the Marine song or something like that. And Chucky couldn't recite the Marine song.
For nothing.
That was funny too.
Shout out to Mayor.
What else was funny in the Black Set? I remember when Chucky had that camera slip.
Oh yeah. And all them pills and everything was on that floor.
See, y'all niggas ain't shit. Cause when he had that camera slip,
man,
he just had on one black sock, right? But this is where y'all not shit at.
What that?
He had like some prescriptions or something on the floor. And y'all was zooming in that prescription trying to figure out what it was. Y'all niggas don't be shit. It was funny too when he got into it with Buddy Lee. I'm on Hassel Gray.
Shout out to Buddy.
That shit was funny. Somebody else brought it to me. When Clive was dating Bad Vibes.
Oh
yeah, Bad Vibes. Look, Bad Vibes was a blood nigga, right? So Clive had a red bandana and she would put it on her head, right? See, look, that's how ghetto fit into this place. Bad Vibes' girlfriend had threatened Clive. She was like, you better not come out here, right? Clive went out there anyway. So when I think Bad Vibes' wife started beating up Bad Vibes or something like that. So that's why Ghetto came over and rescued Clyde and sent it back to the airport. But yeah, man, I had to come back real quick. That was some funny ass shit.
Oh, there
it's a lot more.
Oh, it's plenty more. I'm finna say.
When I was reading my comments, y'all made me remember that shit.
Oh, everything. It's plenty more. Shout out to Beast at the cartoon. It is plenty more. It's funny moments. It's crazy moments. No doxing, no nothing. On everything like the Beast said the people do. On everything. Shout out to Beast at the cartoons. On everything. Man. Let me see what the comments say. Listen, I really... On everything, you're going to have to. But, I mean, you don't have to. Look, one comment say, listen, I don't really venture outside the B set. However, this was funny. On everything, the Black Sector back then, it was funny. It was entertainment there on everything. No doxing, no calling the police, no SWAT. Well, like B said, the cartoon said it was, you know what I'm saying, SWAT and everything over there. But it wasn't that serious like that. Real probably happened like once in some years. So, on everything, man, look, good times on everything. Now, I'm finna give my eyes of the Black Sector history. There was moments on everything. There was funny moments. Some people, you know what I'm saying, took breaks for who I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying. It's some, you know what I'm saying, doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying. So let me see these comments. You made my work there. On everything, that was it there, Lolo. Let me see. It's more on everything. It is more. Let me see if I can make this comment. Oh, everything. Let go. But I'm gonna get to this, to the first one he did. On everything. Let me see. Oh Lord, now these notifications coming up. YouTube notifications. Everybody going live. But I'm finna shout him out, listen to him, and I'm gonna give my side of the Black Sector history. So once again, shout out to Black Sector Cartoon. I said Black Sector. B Sector Cartoons. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons. One more time. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons on everything.
What's up, everybody? I go by Tune, but today you could call me Tell Me Something Bill. Now, I'm finna go over the history of the Black Sector. And I'm gonna show you how these niggas is weird and they not representing the Black Sector correctly. I'm not finna go verbatim, but if y'all remember the Black Sector, y'all remember this. I'm gonna start off with this. You cannot say the Black Sector without saying Tommy Sotomayor or Clyde Diva.
Facts. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say facts, but it was more. It was more. For me watching Tommy from all them years, I could name some of the people that Tommy had beef with, even celebrity people that had beef with Tommy. On everything, Johnny Blaze, or an unknown rapper named Delu. On everything, who else? What it was? I think it was Tyrese. On everything, lovely T.I. on everything. Had been that beef, man. You can to this day you can still see, like, you type that name like Tommy versus Lovely T on everything. You can actually see people like reacting, giving their views or their opinions about that beef on everything. Cause I remember that, man. That beef, it was crazy on everything. Now, when it came to Clyde came to Tommy for, I think it was like an interview on everything, or something like a conversation type of live stream or interview likewise. But when they was beefing, Clyde went, man, she was doing lingerie live stream, but she would like go live, talk her stuff on everything. It didn't just being lingerie and man, she would try her best to look sexy, which she did look good on everything. But you know, some people they falling out about her, how she looked, so on everything. But Clyde Diva, she did look good, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest about that on everything. But man, the person that had the beef the most with Tommy was Tyra, True Free Man, on everything. On everything. That lasted for some years. On everything. It was some old beefs besides True Freeman that lasted for some years. On everything. So it was a lot.
Tommy Sotomayor or Clyde Diva. Clyde Diva was a hitter in the Black Sector. Everybody know who Tommy was, but Clyde Diva was a hitter in the Black Sector. And the way y'all niggas act towards Lemon, that's how all the niggas over here was acting towards Tommy. That's why when One Leg Up got into it with Tommy named him the Jurassic Sissy.
Facts.
Well, let me go back to my first thing though. Vic always wrote dick. Gotti.
Dang. I mean, one thing about Vic, you know what I'm saying, the king of trolls. But Super Sam Jim was the god of trolls. On everything. He was the god of trolls. Like, if he really didn't like you like that, like he don't like Tyra, like he don't like Styles, Styles, on everything. Like, rest in peace to Styles. Rest in peace to Styles. Man. On everything. He another name Styles used to go by Nutwood TV. On everything. So he been around on everything.
Tommy, True Freeman, Chucky, One Leg Up, Uncle Suge.
Facts.
he always rolled dick. The same little 1-2 he do on people's platforms, he did the same thing in the black sector.
Dang.
But when the black sector died, his numbers dropped dramatically. He used to get over 100 in his chat. Now he only get like 35. Now, let's go to Ghetto. Do y'all remember the Lurker? Well, the Lurker had did a late night show one day and she was dressed real sexy.
Yeah, that's the gang right there. He knows about that. That's the gang right there. Shout out to the Shitty gang. Shout out to Shitty Greg if he come back and hear this. Yeah, somebody clip it or something. You know what I'm saying? Send him this. Shout out to Shitty Greg. Most of some things that actually happen in the black sector, I ain't gonna say most, but some things, you know what I'm saying, about Tyra and some black sector stuff that happened over there at the, man, some of them, you know what I'm saying, got shout out to Shitty Greg and the gang on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
And her daughter was doing her hair. Now,
yeah, and then when he talking about right there, that was when I think Buddy Lee was supposed to do a live for Turn Up Tuesday, and I think he was busy. Shout out to Buddy Lee, and he was like busy, and then Shitty Greg said he you know what I'm saying, take over a Tuesday while Buddy Lee was busy. So you know what I'm saying, did it you know what I'm saying, did a live on everything, and then he named it Titty Tuesday. And then that's what, know what I'm saying, the ladies was up there. No, that was when, you know what I'm saying, look what called me, you know what I'm saying, her husband, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lurker, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lurker on everything. And then, you know what I'm saying, and then some of the ladies was up there, you know what I'm saying, with billing racks, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies back then. If they hear this, you know what I'm saying, revealing the racks, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them on everything. They were revealing the racks. And then somehow, some way, this happened.
I don't know the words that would say verbatim in the chat, but it came out that Ghetto was like, but as soon as I see her daughter, my thing hit the ceiling. Boom.
Then, okay, then that happened. And then when that happened, so that somebody sent me, you know what I'm saying, the plug, I'm going to say, I ain't going to say no name, I'm going to say plug. The plug, you know what I'm saying, screenshot it and sent it to me, and that's what I did live. It's on my channel. When he did that over there on Vic's chat, on the, and it happened over there at Vic's chat. When he did that, that's when I did it live. And then, you know what I'm saying, he did all that, which I'm not cool with him on everything. And, you know what I'm saying? And then it got around. I did a live stream first about it. And then everybody started catching it on. And then that's when everybody, you know what I'm saying, probably saw what he had typed in the chat on everything. But I ain't gonna say I was the first one, but I was like the first, you know what I'm saying, that did a live and actually said something about it. And then everybody was doing a live stream. I think it was that day, and then the next day, everybody was doing a live stream about it. And then it hit black. First it hit black, well, being hit black sector. Then it hit B sector. And then it went to another sector and everything. And then that's when this happened.
The black sector lit his ass up for that. Buddy Lee was like, Ghetto, let's have a conversation. Ghetto disappeared.
Facts.
Remember, Buddy Lee and Ghetto used to run a sports show on his platform.
The Trill Sports on everything. Trill Sports. Shout out to Buddy Lee on everything. Shout out to Buddy Lee.
Disappeared. That's when he went to go fuck with True Freeman. That's another person in the black sector. Now, True Freeman is the one that made the word up. Yeah, True Freeman made that word up. He made it popular because it just reversed. But he made it more popular. Shout out to Beast at the Cartoons. You know what I'm saying? He is not wrong. He is not wrong. I'm just giving you know what I'm saying, my history of the black sector. You know what I'm saying? While I'm listening to him. On everything. Shout out to Beast at the Cartoons.
Y'all want to watch this video I'm listening to? It's right there in the chat. Pinned in the chat right there. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything.
It's a black sector term. I'll put $1 million on it. That's where it came from because he was calling ghetto yag.
Facts on everything. Facts. He would start saying yag. What else he made like a whole bunch of words that people would start saying on everything. Like for real. He started saying that. And I was like, dang. And then when he said it, people in the shitty gang said it. Some of the people in the black sector said it. You know what I'm saying? It was more not in a vulgar way. It wasn't in a vulgar way because people didn't understand what YAG was until people had started explaining it on everything. Now it's being used over there, B sector, multi sector, and other sectors on everything because it's more not vulgar saying YAG by saying YAG.
Every time Ghetto hit his platform. Now let's talk about One Leg Up. Now, I remember a long time ago about a story with this nigga about how he was sitting in a car with this dude and the police ran up on him and called him a.
I remember. Can't forget about this one. B Set the Cartoons. I don't know if you listening or if you listening right now. Can't forget about this one. Shout out to Diet Melody on everything when they was on the freeway. They ran into ZX and then Diet Melody. Diet was following him on everything. I think it was on the video or live. On everything. That joke was so funny. On everything. You probably can't forget about that. Diet Melody on everything. Can't forget about that. On everything. Oh, I gotta write her name down on my list too, cause she's part black sector too. On there, I'm going ahead and write her name down, cause you know what I'm saying. She's part black sector too, even though she don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, black sector, but she's part of the black sector history too when it comes to ZX. Cause man, that joke was so funny. They was right next to ZX. They were keeping up with ZX on everything.
Homosexual slur. And he said, homosexual slur.
I remember this one.
So he had sued the police and said they took his $500. Some shit like that. I don't know the whole thing, but some shit like that had happened. Now, y'all remember Jazzy G?
Yeah, I remember.
One Leg Up is the reason why Jazzy G had CPS back in her life.
Oh yeah. And then when she was Tommy caught on to Jazzy G. And then when she was on Tommy, like she was talking about Tommy, and then Tommy was talking about Jazzy on everything. Man, I tell you, they were going back and forth. And then it was, you know what I'm saying? And so some of y'all remember this. When Jazzy was over there on Tommy's, Tommy was talking about Jazzy, and then she was live, and then she had like a roach in a refrigerator or something on everything. On everything. Man, Tommy went in on her. Man, it was a roach reveal. Man, I tell you. On everything. Man, it was a roach right there by the report. Well, I think it was one of them small refrigerators on everything while she was live. On everything. For real. Can't forget about that one.
Hey, Jazzy G was filming her daughters. One Leg Up made a comment like,
oh yeah.
One Leg Up made a statement like
about her wearing a bra. And then everybody was trying to make it seem like he was looking at her in a sexual way. Even though she needed a bra because the way how, you know what I'm saying, age-wise, you know what I'm saying. Oh, everybody was on ZX about that. I was like, yo. They was on him like bad. On everything.
That girl need a training bra, right?
Mm-hmm.
They lit his ass up for that.
For real.
The way he is towards the men in the B sector, that's how he was towards the so-called men in the black sector. He was like that towards Tommy. That's why Tommy called him the Jurassic Sissy.
Facts.
And this is why I'm not understanding, like my last video when I was like grown men trying to mentor younger men, because him and NBK tried to mentor Bullets Gotti. They was doing that shit to a fact where Bullets Gotti had doxed NBK. When he doxed NBK and they found out he was in jail, his prison pictures came out. You know the niggas do that one prison picture when they show they one big arm?
Yeah.
When them pictures came out and where that money came from and all that shit,
Ooh.
that really set the black sector on fire. So the black sector had so much shit going on, it was like, what the fuck is a beef sector? Now, y'all remember a Jokey? A Jokey was a hitter too.
Yeah,
one thing about niggas.
Facts. That's another fact. Shout out to Beef Sector Cartoons. She was a hitter. Of everything. She was a hitter. On everything. Man. When it came back then, when it came about Chucky, man, she didn't play. On everything.
In the black sector, they didn't need a panel to keep motherfuckers in their chats. Clyde Diva didn't need no panel. It was no such thing as I've been talking for an hour, let me drop the link. That was not going on in the black sector. It was always boom, boom, boom. It was so much shit going on. And the one thing about the black sector, they didn't obsess over one person like y'all niggas do in the B sector. You could actually go to different people's channel in the black sector. It'll be drama, but they be talking about different things of drama. They will not be fixated on one person.
Uh-huh.
Now, y'all remember when Buddy Lee, Black Sector Betty Boop, and Stephon was chasing Chucky around Houston?
Yeah.
That was enough?
Yeah. He know the history. Shout out to Beef Sector Cartoons on everything.
The big story. When Jazzy G and Buddy Lee hooked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the first one when it came about Chucky, that was I think it was first with Betty. I think. That was with Betty at first. It then came with Buddy. Yeah, Betty and Chucky. And then it was in between to me. It was in between Chucky and Betty, and then Chucky and Buddy on everything. Man, I'm telling you. Man, Betty is that fun. They was like Chucky intensive on everything. And then another thing in the black sector, when we say intensive, that's like going in, like non-stop intensive. Back then, shout out to Greg. He started I think it was Chucky or Greg. They started the Tyra intensive on everything there. It was Chucky intensive on everything. I think it was slightly Tommy intensive, but you know Tommy was doing all that flagging as well, striking in there and everything. But on everything, there go it. When he said something about Buddy and Jazzy, Buddy didn't play on everything for real. Breaking it up on everything, he got something to come back with you on everything for real on everything. But man, and then this the one thing when Buddy, I think it was back then too, when Buddy and or Tommy visit Buddy live stream and he brought up Jazzy on everything. Man, Buddy went dog nasty on Tommy when he brought up Jazzy on everything. Man, shout out to Buddy on everything. I mean, he went dog nasty on Tommy on everything. No, and then one thing about Buddy, you know what I'm saying? Some people were joking. Like it was more like a joking, like a family joke. You know what I'm saying? Some people in the black said if you really was around black like Buddy and Lady Life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people was joking family like on everything. You know what I'm saying? So Buddy didn't take it as it was a jab. But you know what I'm saying? People was joking around, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like, if it was like really, you know what I'm saying, he'll come back on everything. So, you know, on everything. Shout out to Buddy.
Jazzy G and Buddy Lee hooked up. Yeah, that was a big story. And after it was a big story when Jazzy G exposed him. That was a big story. Jazzy G fighting, pulling up on Lady La was a big story.
Now, I don't know.
713, the crack thing.
Hold on. I don't know about the exposing Buddy Lee. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I think I had probably been stated she tried to do that, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know about that.
It was a big story, so it was so.
Oh yeah, it did. Layla didn't explain that like a million times on everything. You know, so I know she probably get tired of explaining it, but you know, that was a big thing going on too on everything. Put it up at somebody's house and you not welcome on everything. Layla was strapped like a midget on everything. Shoot, when Jazzy pulled up on everything. And Layla told her, don't come up to the, you know what I'm saying, to a house. You know what I'm saying? She got that thing on her, on everything. Man, she got a bus. She caught a bus. She caught a bus to try to pull up on to ATL. And then she tried to pull up on Lady Lock on everything. Man, the police was out there eventually because, you know, neighbors, you know what I'm saying? And then people was trying to say that Layla was a cop caller or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She called the police, though, said because she don't want nothing to go wrong because Layla, you know what I'm saying, was in the military. I don't know which one, military, army, you know what I'm saying? She was in the service on everything, you know what I'm saying? Something go wrong, though, say she gotta, you know what I'm saying, check her with the right people on her side. On everything, make sure she's straight. So, you know, on everything, shout out to Lady La Hall of Fame. And then when she pulled up the Lady La house, Lady La laid that thing right down on the floor. On everything, why the police was right there, showed it on live and everything. All of that was on live. Buddy Lee streamed it, and man, Buddy Lee streamed it. Shitty Great streamed it. I think, might be wrong. Man, everybody was streaming it on everything. What Lady Lock called, oh boy, Shitty Should, on everything. He was streaming it on everything. Like, everybody was on that. On everything. That's over there on the other side. But yeah, on everything, like, everybody was on that story. But let's go Beast at the Cartoons. He on it. Shout out to Beast at the Cartoons on everything.
So much shit going on over there. Like, what the fuck was a B sector? And like, Clyde, she ran more plays than all them niggas in the B sector ever did.
On everything.
He crashing out, news getting sent out, meeting niggas in other states, fighting, all of that shit. Clyde was doing all of that shit. Y'all remember Uncle Suge? That was another hit it over there when it came with the shit, because Uncle Suge did the clips too when he was battle.
Yeah. Man. When he went with, man, him and Lady Law, that was another one. The Suge and Lady Law, when it came with another one with when he was, you know what I'm saying, tried to go at Buddy Lee, but you know what I'm saying, he was over there handing out cease and desist. He was Suge was handing out fake cease and desist to Lady Law and Buddy Lee. That jump was so fake, everybody was looking and see what the paperwork was real. It was fake on everything. Man, on everything, that jump was so funny. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Man, Lady Lock, I think she tore that up. I think. I might be wrong. She tore that up. Buddy Lee still had his. He wrote a blunt. He wrote a blunt on the paper. I think that paper was tore up and everything. The last time he showed that paper on camera was, I think it was when he was still alive on everything. Man, Man, that paper was tore up, wrinkled, and everything. But you said, fuck the cease and desist, and still talked about the nigga on everything. Like, for real, you can't, like, you sit in paperwork, you losing deep on everything. When it comes to, like, when people was beefing in the black sector, if you flagging, striking, or well, a dot's gonna come anyway. But if you striking, flagging, or sending paperwork to somebody's house and you beefing with that somebody, you lost on everything. What up, Irby? On everything. Thank you, Irby. On everything. But shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. That's who I'm listening to right now. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. Man, he know his history on everything. But let's continue.
On one leg up. You know what I'm saying? Misunderstood was over there acting a fool too.
On
Matter of
everything.
fact, I remember when I first heard that story about the cabin in the woods. That dude had hit Clyde Diva up, and Clyde was like, "I got a picture of you naked," and he hit the link. He was like, "There ain't no picture of me naked." And then Clyde was like, "Are you looking clearly?" And he found out he was naked, and he was like, "Ooh, that was funny as hell." Another big story when they found out how One Leg Up got that house. Y'all remember that nigga sitting in the car with that coat because he didn't have no heat in his house?
Dang.
Hitting up them young girls' platforms trying to be a daddy.
Oh yeah.
Another big story.
Oh yeah. Now that was when that was when he was over there on Bigo. I think it was Bigo on everything, and then it was Queen Op and Shell, and then he hopped. I think it was multiple people that was watching, but the people that actually caught on to it in the black sector was Sheedy Greg on everything. That's how I found out, because it was Sheedy Greg, because you know what I'm saying, Sheedy Greg, we was watching, you know what I'm saying, Queen Op and Shell, you know what I'm saying, because there was more, it was entertainment and funny at the same time on everything. When ZX found Queen Op and Shell and he did all that, that little clip when ZX was over there on Queen Op live, it's still on YouTube to this day. On everything. That dude refrigerator whore. Refrigerator. On everything. You smutting. On everything. For real. All of that, what I just said, that's still on YouTube to this day. Type in Queen Op and Shell and Old Man on everything. And for real, it's still around to this day. Shout out to Beast at the Cartoons.
When he went to when he took all the clothes from the Salvation Army and he went to go pass them out to the homeless, and he took his shoes off, and the homeless dude was like, "I don't want them."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
See, he took them clothes from the Salvation Army without the Salvation Army knowing about it.
Oh.
So that was another big story.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, I'm gonna keep saying it. It was like, it was so much shit going on in the black sector. What the fuck was the B sector?
For real.
Cookie didn't run no panels and kept 300, 400 in her chat. Just
yeah, on everything. And then I remember when Cookie ran up on ZX. Ooh, he not ran up on ZX, but she popped up at ZX's house, and ZX came out there with a 6-shooter. On everything. Came out there with a 6-shooter. On everything. Man, I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere around in the YouTube streets on everything. Man, that was funny. I think Buddy Lee played it and everything. Man, on everything. Man, I'm telling you. I am telling you. There was a lot of stuff going on in the black sector. I don't know if the B said they're trying to duplicate it or what, but you know, some stuff that happened over here in the black sector, some stuff can't be duplicated on everything. But let's continue. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons.
talking shit. And another thing about the black sector, they ain't really caught the cops like y'all niggas do over here.
Facts.
Now, if the black sector wasn't popping, Tracy wouldn't be in Clyde's chat every time Clyde went live.
Facts.
I'm talking about nigga, Henny-wise. It was like, nigga, what the fuck is a YouTube cameras when you have a Henny-wise?
That's Finex on everything. That was Finex. I still remember when YouTube camera was doing clips on Tommy on everything. Taking clipping Tommy on everything. Man, I'm telling you. That was the time. And then it was Tommy that told YouTube camera to do he kept seeing YouTube camera's videos of him getting clipped on her channel. And then all of a sudden Tommy saw it, and then he told YouTube camera to cam up because he got tired of people like was taking clips and making it their own and something like that on everything. Man, when he did that on everything, I think YouTube cameras then started going live, you know what I'm saying, talking. And then she was doing her live streams, and I think she got flagged one time. Then she started doing like she was camming up, you know what I'm saying, doing live streams and, you know what I'm saying, hosting panels on everything. Like on everything. Now that's what I remember. And then she was still, I think she was still doing like clips on everything. For real. And then you cannot forget Pennywise and Baller X on everything. You cannot forget about Pennywise and Baller X. You definitely can't forget about them on everything. I think Baller X was more of the I think it was like the conscious community, and somewhat I think it was the conscious community and the what is that, the Passport Bros and something like that on everything. And then Pennywise was more like Black Sector and B Sector. I think it was somewhat more 3 Sector too until people was doing all that striking and everything and flagging. So yeah. On everything. Let's continue. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons. One more time. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons.
YouTube cameras try to be like Henny-wise, and the Black Sector kept flagging her ass down. I'm talking about when she didn't even have her face on her profile picture. I'm talking about when she just had a camera as an avatar.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Man, when they pulled up on Bullets Gotti was a big thing.
Oh,
when,
yeah.
Betty Boot, Black Sector Betty Boot's husband, Stefan, fought Roy Rodriguez and made that nigga leaking that shit was a big thing. When he was trying
to
pull up on Chucky, that was a...
Oh, yeah. And then with that story right there, Stefan and Roy, that was Black Sector. And then some people say they did Black Sector, you know what I'm saying, good, but I'm finna explain the story. Now, when it came to, shout out to Betty, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Stefan. Now, when that came about, Roach Boy, I call him Roach Boy because he actually showed a roach caught on across his flow trying to press Jazzy G on everything. That's where the Roach Boy that I gave him, what other people gave him, came from on everything. Now, when it came from Betty and Stefan versus Roy was doing, I think it was doing the I think it was Black History Month. And then Roy was trying to be up hard and stuff. And then he kept doing the he was trying to do blackface. They're trying to prove something. I don't know where it was, but he was trying to prove something. And then all of a sudden, man, people didn't like it on everything. And then Stefan said, I will beat you up for doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it like that, but I'm just putting it in my word. But they were finna fight because of the blackface on everything. And then he was trying to fight Stefan. And then Stefan was, you know what I'm saying, riding around, you know what I'm saying, different states on everything. I think it was truck driving. Might be wrong, but you know what I'm saying. I think it was truck driving. And then all of a sudden, they met up in one area. Roy met up with Stefan. Stefan, Roy, they all met up. Then when they met up, they were fighting over that blackface on everything. And Stefan, shout out to Stefan, he did what nobody else could do. He did like Roy did blackface on Black History Month on everything. Man, Stefan, man, up against them cars, boy, on everything. You couldn't see it because it was live, so you couldn't see it more clearly because you know what I'm saying that was out. You know what I'm saying, the service and everything. Man, on everything. Shout out to Betty and Stefan on everything. And then the next day, Roy went live. No, not the next day. It was right after Roy went live and had like a swole lip of lip was busted in there on everything. On everything, had a black eye and everything. Man, look, this is Black Sector on everything. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons.
It's a big thing. So it was so much shit going on there, but you cannot mention the Black Sector without mentioning Clyde Diva. See, once they let me go back. Yeah, mentioning Clyde Diva. Now,
Okay.
I want to talk about the merge.
Which
Now,
one?
One Leg Up had nothing to do with the merge. I'm gonna tell you my point of view of the merge and the theory.
Okay.
The numbers One Leg Up get now is the same numbers he was getting back then when he was riding Nature Boy's piece, when he was riding Tommy's piece.
Yeah.
That's the same numbers he getting now. See what I'm talking about? These men always riding another man. But anyway.
Yeah, on everything. Now, to me, let me make sure I got that marked down on my notes. So, let me see. Okay. I'm going to talk about that. Now, I don't think it was a merge between the Beef and Black. I don't think, because, people didn't know who was the B sector, you know what I'm saying, or what the B sector was from. Because to me, I want to say this, I might be wrong. To me, the merge between the Black and Beef, when the merge was when Tommy was interviewing Big Bree. I don't know if that was like that. I might be wrong. What up, Will? On everything. But I don't know if that was the merge between the Black and Beef. I don't know if it was that. On everything. Now, when it came to the merge with the Black and Mo 3, I think it was Mahaya. I think it was in the Lab TV. In the Lab TV, it was something on everything. And then all of a sudden, when the Mo 3 was up and running, and you know what I'm saying, he passed away. Rest in peace to Mo 3. That's when I think it was Snoop. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I might be wrong. I think it was Snoop. I think it was part of Buddy Lee. And I think that's it to me in my eyes. I think that was it. Snoop and Buddy Lee on everything. When they came to Mo 3 and Black Sector. I don't know how the beef came about on the B Sector and Mo 3. I don't know how that came about, but to me, it was Black and Mo 3. Now, when it came, I'm going to say it one more time, when it came for the Black and Beef, I don't think it was a merge because it wasn't no merge. Because, like he said earlier, Tracy and Clyde on everything. Like, that wasn't no merge because they was, you know what I'm saying, coming over on everything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that was a merge. But shout out to B Set the Cartoon on everything. Once again, shout out to B Set the Cartoons.
I don't know if it was because, okay, this was Clyde's chat. I don't know what she had did. Clyde had did something. I don't know if she was, I don't know if it was dealing with Ice Corleone or something else, but she did something and it was like a big ass story. So Clyde went live when Clyde hit that 1,000, Clyde was the first person in the black sector to hit 1,000. Once Clyde hit that 1,000,
okay. Now I can agree with that. But it was more people that hit 1,000 in, you know what I'm saying, back then. It was more people that hit 1,000 in chats in black sector. Lady La, she hit up when that whole situation with Jazzy G and Lady La. There was 1,000. I think it was close to almost 1,000 people over there on Buddy Lee when he was streaming on everything. I think it was Clyde, Buddy, Lady La. Who else? I think that's it. But she wasn't the only one that hit 1,000 in the chat. She wasn't. When Lady La was beefing with somebody, and it was somewhat coming, you know what I'm saying? She was beefing with somebody in the B sector. It was 1,000. It was possibly 1,000 her chat, but it was up there past 500 on everything. I know that for a fact on everything. Shout out to Lady La on everything, but you know, she wasn't the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna agree. I'm not gonna disagree with B sector cartoons, but the only one. I don't know about that, but she was one of them that hit 1,000.
and people started congratulating her ass, nigga, they flagged it. Right after that, she got flagged after that. When she got that 1,000. And that's where I think the merge happened. Because that wasn't all just black sector over there. You know what I'm saying? That's when the merge happened. She had that 1,000, they flagged her ass.
Yep.
She tried to pull up her pages, put up some more pages, and it just wasn't paging like they do. Because she wasn't getting her numbers like she used to do, because she was always switching channels and stay gone.
Yep.
So
taking breaks.
So Clyde dipped. Now, that's my theory on how the merge started. It was because of Clyde. Now, let me go back. You got Jazzy G. Jazzy G was another wild one out here that was getting numbers. When she dipped off, that's when it started dying. Lady La and Buddy Lee, they went their own separate ways. That's when it started dying. So
yeah, I don't think the black sector was dying. I think, you know what I'm saying, this is what I think. As me being, you know what I'm saying, the black sector, this is what I think. I ain't gonna say he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B sector cartoons. I'm not saying that he's wrong. This is, you know what I'm saying, he have his, you know what I'm saying, his right to tell in his eyes of what he think, you know what I'm saying, the black sector. But you know, me being in the black sector, you know what I'm saying, been watching for years since 2013 or possibly 2011 on their time. But how I'm gonna say this. It was the flagging, it was the striking that died down the black sector. It was the striking and the flagging that broke up the entertainment in the black sector. But I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to roasting, dragging, clowning, you know what I'm saying, in the black sector, people would not flag about that because it would go back to back live streams, back to back live streams. But I don't know if they took it from the B sector or what. They did all that flagging and everything. Now, when it came to doxing, some people in the black sector would take that down. It will be private. It will be private, or it'll be deleted. You could only see when somebody was doxing. You can only see it probably one time, at one time only. In the black sector, it'll probably be private or deleted. But if some people had caught on to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they would strike it or what, but it'll be a back-to-back live. on everything. So that's the striking and everything. When it came to like the fun and everything, the fun when we had turn with the wet tea contest and you know what I'm saying, the competition and everything. When we first started doing it, I ain't gonna say we, it's me, but you know, when the black sector was starting doing that, people were trying to take that idea, and which was started, you know what I'm saying, from the black sector, the cooking competition, the wet tea contest, the 420, you know what I'm saying, what Buddy Lee was, you know what I'm saying, was doing 420. People was flagging that. I don't know if it's still, you know what I'm saying, on everything. Now, when it came to Buddy Lee and Lady La, you know what I'm saying, when when they was taking their breaks, the whole flagging and striking, that what drew them away. Cause it drew away from the entertainment. The having fun. It drew them out. Buddy Lee, to this day, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Buddy Lee. He doing his thing with the DJ, you know what I'm saying, the mashup. He just did an upload, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago with the Golden Girls on everything. Shout out to Buddy Lee on everything. But that flagging what drew them away. And I can say that because I seen when Buddy Lee was doing the annual, I think it was the third wet tea contest on everything. Like people was hating on that because when the Mo 3 sector was trying to do it, like people was trying to hate on that. They were trying to do their own way of the wet tea contest over there in the Mo 3 sector. But it never happened because people was over there flagging and striking, trying to be petty. That wasn't petty. That was out of spite on everything. Because people was hating, you know what I'm saying? And then the best thing about it, people from different sectors would come over and have fun. Wet tea, twerking, cooking, you know what I'm saying? Rolling up, you know what I'm saying? 420 challenges and everything. What Buddy was doing, the 420 live streams on everything, playing weed songs and, you know what I'm saying? And having fun, bringing the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Doing 420 on everything. They was hating on that. The Halloween contest. We was doing that too. Lady Nika, she was doing that. We'll go over to Lady Nika's and you know what I'm saying, and support her when she was doing the Halloween contest, the ugly sweater contest. People was hating on that, but it was more entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Some people was complaining about the money when it was about the ugly sweater contest and everything. But you know what I'm saying? It was more entertainment. Bring the entertainment. The people would come back. People would subscribe. Showing love. Donating to the pot. Who wins on everything. That was entertainment. And then after the contest and everything, it'd be a live stream about the aftermath and you know what I'm saying, giving their thoughts and opinion about the whole thing and everything. That what drew the black sector down. It was the striking and the flagging on everything. And people, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say was afraid, but they didn't want their channel and everything to be snatched because of all that striking and flagging. So yeah, on everything. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons.
Oh, this is why them niggas in the B sector get them numbers, because it ain't no black sector anymore. Everybody stop. Everybody just fade away.
I ain't gonna say they fade away. Some people still going live. LA. Who that? LA. I know she still go live. Mr. I Got Rob standing still. Bullets got it. He still go live. If he does. Tyra still go live. Know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan Jim, he go live still. Trolling Tyra. Know what I'm saying? Some people might not know this. This Black Sector right here. Black Sector God. He's still live. On everything. I ain't gonna tell where he at. You know, the secret location. On everything. But he still, you know what I'm saying? He's still around. On everything. Who else? Styles, he was still going live until he's up in heaven. On everything. Rest in peace, Styles. On everything. Monty Woodgrain. I don't know if he's still around, but people, if y'all remember Monty Woodgrain, he still might be still around. On everything. And who else? Tommy, he's still around. He's back on YouTube. On everything. Just look him up on YouTube. He's still back doing live streams on everything. So, you know what I'm saying? It can be, Black Sector can slowly come back, but you know, some, like he said before, some people, you know what I'm saying, probably took breaks, you know what I'm saying, dealing with real life on everything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they's dead, but you know, some people was taking breaks because they want to lose their channels, you know what I'm saying, because of people doing all these striking, you know what I'm saying, and being P-bombed from random people, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, on everything. And then one thing in the Black Sector, if people was doing all that P-bombing, we had banners on everything. I ain't gonna say me as we, but you know, Black Sector had banners on everything. And then one thing I'm gonna give kudos to Buddy Lee and Vic. They use software when it comes to people was pulling what other people was putting up on panels and trying to P-bomb and doing all that. Buddy Lee and Vic use different softwares besides actually using StreamYards. There was some I don't know what Vic was using, but I think he was using XSplit or something like that. And then Buddy Lee, he used OBS. You know what I'm saying? What gamers use OBS. And then another thing in the Black Sector, when it come from Vic and Buddy, they didn't have to use StreamYards like that. Now when it came to Buddy, he only used StreamYards, you know what I'm saying, to have people on their panel, then he just used OBS. Now, when his OBS and his computer and everything start messing up, if he still come back, he'll use StreamYards. Depending on if his OBS is acting up on everything. Now, when it comes to Vic will possibly do vertical live stream when they start doing verticals. He was doing verticals, and then sometimes before the verticals, he would do no DQ nights on everything. And then I'm gonna say this: I know people don't fuck with Vic like that for real, but you know, Vic can be entertaining, but Vic can be dragged out sometimes. He can be dragged out sometimes. I can say that for a fact, and I still fuck with Vic on everything. Now I call him a Black Sector historian because he knows some history about the Black Sector on everything. You know what I'm saying? I just call him historian because, you know what I'm saying, from Tommy on everything, Nature Boy, and other people on everything. So that's why I call him a Black Sector historian. But yeah, shout out to B Sector Cartoons.
So that's a little history about the Black Sector. I'm trying to see if I left something out. I mean, it's not the whole history, but it's a little bit. And it shows you how the Black Sector had so much shit going on. It was like, what the fuck is a B Sector? Shit. Nobody in the Black Sector was looking for nobody that was part of the B Sector.
For real?
Never. Because there was always some shit going on in the Black Sector.
Facts. Always
some fuck shit going on. And like I said before, they didn't obsess over one person like y'all niggas do. That wasn't happening. Man, a big story, man, some of the battles, Queen's Throne with Clyde, Misunderstood with Clyde, Jazzy with Clyde, Jazzy with Lie, Cookie against
ZX.
What's Chucky's girlfriend name? China.
Yep.
That was a big one. Matter of fact, I remember Jazzy G said she was supposed to dress up like an old lady and rent a hover round and ride that bitch down ZX Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there was a lot of shit going on. Yeah, so it was like they had so much shit. It's like, what the fuck is a B sector? We not looking for y'all niggas. And the funny thing is, man, the other day when they were talking about the black sector, the Pyru was trying to downplay the black sector, right? But you know what was funny? Y'all remember when VS came back on YouTube?
I remember this one.
And she dropped the link, and that Pyru hit the link. You know what VS said? I don't know you.
I remember that.
So I think she should take several seats down.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, if the black sector was still bubbling, y'all wouldn't be getting them numbers y'all getting now. I guarantee that. Them niggas in the black sector knew how to run a play and knew how to keep numbers without dropping the link.
Facts.
Nigga, what the fuck is a link? You only drop the link when shit was like real special, or if it's like some real shit you got to clear up, or just want to confront a nigga. That's when they dropped the link. It wasn't just dropping the link because I forgot words to say.
Oh, everything. What was Buddy Lee thing when he dropped the link? Hit the link. I know you ain't scared, ho. Hit the link. I know you ain't scared, oh. Hit the link. Pull up. I forgot. It's been a while since Buddy Lee been live. I forgot. Let me see if I can remember. I forgot. I know like hit the link. I know you ain't scared. Oh, hey, hit the link. I know you ain't scared. Oh, hit the link. I know you ain't scared. Oh, hey, hit the link. I know you ain't scared. They scared. I forgot on everything, but it's been a while since Buddy Lee been live on everything. What's the last time Buddy Lee been live? I think it was March. Yeah. March. But I know he was live on, you know what I'm saying, past my birthday on everything. But I think it was March during the summertime on everything. I don't think he was live during the summertime, but you know, it was before the summertime. Man, on everything. Man. Let me see. I don't think he got that. Let me see. I'm gonna keep his video up because I'm still watching. Let me see. For real. On everything. And then Pizza did had it out with Buddy on everything. And Buddy, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Buddy was on Pizza bad. Like you coming over here and everything, and then you trying to get views and everything off of black sector, but yet you dissing the black sector on everything. Like for real. And then there's some people I still fuss with in the black sector on everything. But you know what I'm saying? ODS used to watch Buddy Lee on everything. Come over there on Buddy Lee, say what's up and everything. He'll probably just dip off on everything. Shout out to ODS. He's live right now on everything. What Buddy Lee? Let me see if I can find this thing. Hit the link. I know you're scared. Oh, hey, hit the link. Let me see if that album. What that album? And then the thing about it, Buddy Lee actually did like an album on YouTube. On everything. Layla did an album on YouTube. On everything. Artistic Expressions. I forgot what the name was for Lady Live. Courtesy Flush. On everything. Man, look, I better put some respect on black sector name on everything. Let me see if I can find Artistic Expression. Now where to pull up at? Let me see. Oh, everything. Oh yeah. Another Black sector history. Y'all remember when Robin and Tracy was going together? Man, that's black sector. Even though it's Black sector and beef, but it's still Black sector because Rob. Yeah, I know people don't want to claim Rob Rag as Black sector, but it was considered as Black sector history too. Also in the Black sector B sector history too. On everything. Man. On everything. Spaghetti noodle soup. Can't forget spaghetti noodle soup. On everything. When Buddy Lee actually took a bit on the internet. On everything. Miss S. And she looked good. On everything. Man, spaghetti noodle soup was on Buddy so bad on everything. He came Buddy fan on everything. Where is man, look, Buddy Lee had some song, a pull-up song. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. This one on right here.
Want my attention. Give it to them when they mouth closed.
This one of them right here on everything. The pull-up song. When they drop the link on everything.
Oh, nigga, my mama ain't raised no hoes. Fixed up in these fucking streets. You in the house with the curtains closed. I know why this nigga mad at me. I slam this bitch like a domino.
Who you on with the tree?
I thought so. Bitch, I'm the man like Macho. I need my bread like Pronto. You hit with the 9 like Rondo. I hit up the plug like Vato. Meet me somewhere like Chacho. And I bring a cheese like Nacho.
You want it, I got it.
Keep it clear about it, keep it cool. Get it bitch poppin'. Get it bitch poppin'. Let's take a little 22.
Till I pull out the rocket.
Talking like it's on drill, so that little boy nigga stop it. Nah, nigga, don't run, pull up on me. Nah, bitch, don't run, pull up on me. Stop bumping your gums, pull up on me. I got what you came for, pull up on me. Nah, nigga, don't run, pull up on me. Nah, bitch, don't run,
Pull up on me.
stop bumping your gums, pull up on me. I got what you came for, pull up on me.
And then he'll drop that link, and you'll hear like, bloop, bloop, and everybody will pop up on everything. Man, on everything, everybody will, and then when he get done talking about what he see in the YouTube streets or celebrity, he talk about some celebrity stuff. He'll play that. He'll either play that or somebody got some beef with Buddy Lee. He'll play that on everything. He'll play that on everything. Man, look. Buddy Lee has some songs. That's Black sector history on everything. He has some songs on everything. And people that really in Black sector, not rocket science, Buddy, Shitty Greg was the remixes. Not rocket science, but the king of remixes, because he was using real songs and put you in the video and put you in the song. But Shitty Greg was doing it too, but he was making his own beats with it. And Buddy Lee, I think he was making his own beats too. I think I might be wrong, but he was making his own beats too. But he'll put you in the song, and then he'll rap. He'll rap and con you with it on everything. That's Black sector on everything. Now, we can't forget this Black sector. We can't forget about Lady Law. We can't forget about Lady Law. Courtesy Flush on everything. Look, every time Lady Law will play, will start her live streams on everything, this what she play. And she
ain't smoking yet.
And she talk about and it look in this song she talk about everybody in the Black sector. Listen to it. Just listen.
She called me up one night on some morphine shit. This hoe was out of pills and she needed a fix. Piggy was the friend that didn't walk but waddle. Bitch flipped on me for some dick to swallow. Now I know I started this shit off crazy.
Let me take y'all
But be patient with me, baby.
Shout out to Lady La.
I got a story to tell and you gon' listen. Are you gonna listen?
This black sector right
in the
here.
middle of this shit, just to make sure that you listen. Don't miss it. Now kicking down the doors to YouTube with something else. And when it comes to talking shit, I was dragging by myself. Fucking with Tyra was like a pick six. Nigga shot a hole through his flow right after Christmas. And he embarrassed his son on YouTube Live. Almost pulled a gun and stole his pride. His son took off with his grandbabies. So he told everybody that his son was gay. Now he gets online and cries like crazy.
Shout out to Buddy Lee for making Tyra cry. That's black sector right there. That's black sector.
False believe that he loves his baby, but his son came out, said his pops for gazy. Darius' famous quotes was my pops ain't crazy. Piggy, 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 can't you see? You lie to everybody and beg for money. Your body ill-built and you ain't funny. I guess you still mad cause you can't be me, bitch. Oh, this chick's what she cute. Screaming she got cottage cheese dripping from a cooch. And still want that same dick and more.
Who remember Sugar Shay? Who remember? This is black sector. Who remember Sugar Shay? This black sector. It was a lot of people in the black sector who remember Sugar Shay. Not on everything.
All up on YouTube looking foolish. Man, I swear these hoes don't care. They out here sucking and fucking with mildew hair. And when you talk your shit, they screaming that's not fair. But be the first ones to hand you a question now. And know these dudes that turn on me, that shit whack. Be the same niggas that get mad when I hit back. Uncle Shitty draws shoes. Don't think I forgot. You took a picture in your drawers, but your balls ain't dropped.
There go.
Now I know I started this shit off crazy.
I'ma let it rock.
But be patient with me, patient with me.
I don't know if Lady La hear this, know what I'm saying? If she, know what I'm saying, pop in, I know she probably listens. She listens to me sometimes on everything. But if Lady La, you listen, it's for you on everything. Let's say the history right here on everything. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons.
Baby, you don't know like what I do next. And if you thought that I was going to leave, no, then you're sadly mistaken. I ain't going nowhere. Now I know I started this shit off crazy. I ain't going nowhere. But be patient with me, baby. You don't know like what I do next. And if you thought that I was going to leave, no, then you're sadly mistaken. I ain't going nowhere.
Let go. She made a song talking about people who she beef with on everything. For real. Oh, you think she ain't got another one? She do. She do. And she'll play this when she finna start her live stream. Let's go. Shout out to Lady La. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. Let's go.
There's this bitch named Cookie who what I'm fucked up with. Tried to take up for a bitch who said fuck her kids. I ain't worried about a bitch who had to do 8 years.
Oh, she was talking about everybody on this one also. Just like the first one, she was talking about everybody on this one also.
Pussy that you let us find do the next beat. Bitch, you ugly and you nasty and your body is fucking. You a stalking ass bitch, you want shit to fuck up. And I can't put my paws on you cause I don't wanna bump up. But I'll fuck y'all asses up on this YouTube stuff. Now niggas lying through they teeth steady saying all this bullshit. The boy said he put his hands on me and I call bullshit. Nigga, I am not your baby mama, I keep a full clip. I pump these hoes out through your ass and lay you at the pulpit. Pray for me. My niggas pray for me. Her bitch who lost all 5 of her kids coming at me faithfully. Say she gon' stalk me everywhere that I go, and that's on B-Go. But CPS took your kids, why you more mad at me, ho? Chicken heads always poppin', that's the name of the game. Always drunken online, saying the same damn thing. Like, please hit the like, please hit the like.
That what Clyde would say.
Please hit the like. Now let's talk about it. How a bitch paying for dick and still got disgruntled customers. That shit don't make no sense. How a bitch call her kid school and say she's suicidal and not know that CPS was coming to get them kids?
That was Jazzy. That's another big Black Sector history moment on everything. When she went, man, Jazzy was wilding out here on everything. Man, on everything. Everybody used to copy. I ain't gonna say copy, but everybody used to, when Clyde would be live, please hit the like. Thank you. Oh, that's her favorite saying on everything. Please hit the like. Thank you. On everything. It got everybody was starting saying it how she said it. It's like in a joking way. On everything.
Bitch, next time before coming and running your mouth, bitch, stay in your place. Next time you get on this bitch and think that you can rustle and tussle with the bitches that know that you fake. Bitch, we not gonna let you lie today, not tomorrow or any other day. Or any other motherfucking day. Bitch, you can't have it your way. This ain't McDonald's. We fuck you and you need to get spayed. You a garbage ass bitch. Say it with me, garbage ass bitch.
Let's go. Shout out to Lady La. Shout out to Lady La. 2 songs that talk about everybody. Buddy Lee got one too, but you know, I don't know where it's at, but you know, he probably got it on his stream, y'all. But on everything, man, this Black Sector history right here on everything. But let's get back to B Sector cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I got some stuff that I want to talk about. That's Black Sector history too on everything. Let's get it.
Nigga, that's when they dropped the link. He wasn't just dropping the link because I forgot words to say. Nah, not in the Black Sector. They was on that shit.
For real.
The doxing was hardcore in the Black Sector. Like I said, when they doxed MBK and they found out that nigga was locked up and where he really got that money from, and they doxed his whole family, the wife, the car, and everything. That was Bullets Gotti who doxed that. And guess who ran a play? I remember when he first got doxed, Ghetto hit Chucky's link and was like, yeah, Gotti, you fucked up now. Me and Ghetto's on our way to New York. I mean, me and MBK's on our way to New York. And Jokey was excited, and the Ghetto's like, nah, I'm just playing. See, so these niggas that strain over there to the B Sector, these are goofies, clout chasers, D-riders.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? They're not representing what the Black Sector was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Tommy was over there tough, it was a rap. Tommy was the one on the pedestal over there. But no, the niggas did not obsess over Tommy.
Facts.
If he dropped in the chat, they'll probably throw that nigga a wrench, but it was never no obsession with this nigga. You can go to everybody's live stream, they talking about what Tommy did or Tommy say. No, they had their own shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
They own shit going on. So the Black Sector was treacherous back in the day. And there's so many more stories that went on in the Black Sector, I just can't remember right now.
A lot.
But yeah, the Black Sector was off the chain back in the day. But the flagging shit happened. People started losing pages.
Facts.
The real life started getting affected. So they just stopped going live. Stop going live. Even Clyde poke her head out sometimes, but she wasn't getting them numbers like back in the day because she stayed gone. Matter of fact, One Leg Up sent a lady to Clyde's house and filmed her apartment door.
I remember.
Then he played it on YouTube.
They're trying to claim.
See, that nigga always been a whole ass nigga. I remember when Uncle Sugar was riding in Vegas looking for is her name Nyla? Was looking at Nyla. He was riding in Vegas looking for them. Yeah. See, there was so much shit going on. And I think that's about it, right? For about that. But yeah, them niggas that's trying to say they represent the Black Sector is not the niggas that should be representing the Black Sector because they had goofy activity and did questionable shit. The One Leg Up running water, that was a big thing. When they found out about Miss Hazel in his house, that was a big thing. All that shit that was going on over there in the Black Sector.
Facts.
Yeah, because like the way y'all give the way
They stole my money.
y'all give YouTube cameras these numbers, man, the black sector was not tripping for her
For real.
at all.
Uh-uh.
I remember when Tracy's homegirl had passed away, and then they tried to say it was a scam. Her and Clyde battled on that shit. Clyde was doing all that digging, and they found out it was true.
Yeah. I remember that.
So, I'm going to say it again. If it wasn't no blacks, if the black sector was still popping, the B sector would not be getting them numbers. And that's a fact.
Facts.
But yeah, man, so just a little bit history. I know I'm missing a lot of shit. There was a lot of shit going on over there back in the day.
I'm gonna say this. Black sector and B sector, they share people. I can say that for a fact. They share people a lot. When it came, you know what I'm saying, with black sector people was done with, you know what I'm saying, doing live streams and everything. Some people, I ain't gonna say all, but a few people will go over there to the B sector and they hang out over there. So I'm gonna say this: we like black sector and B sector share people on everything. Then that's when that whole blessed the boring and all that stuff and all that. It's not boring on everything, cause like back then on everything around 12, shoot. My schedule should be watching Shitty Greg on everything. Be watching Shitty Greg, you know what I'm saying? Vic probably go live when he be off, you know what I'm saying? That's when he was working at. Not working, but I don't know he was working at Amazon at the time, but you know, on everything it would be Shitty Greg, Vic, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'll be live sometimes playing my game on everything. And then Buddy D would come on at 3, or sometimes it would be Lady La will go live. If something was going on in the streets and Lady La want to talk about it, she would go live. And she would go live on everything. If she would beef with somebody, she'll take up the 12 o'clock time slot. You know what I'm saying? And then Buddy D would go live with 3 o'clock. Sometimes it'll last to like 6, 8, depending on how the panel was and how the vibe is on everything. And then back then when Shooter Greg was live, Greg would go live, you know what I'm saying? What was that? Friday Night Jive, and sometimes he'll do a random live and go live on everything. So we had some people that was going live on everything. The black sector wasn't dead, you know what I'm saying? The black sector wasn't boring on everything. Some people in the B sector would come over there in Shitty Greg chat in black sector on everything. They will come over in Shitty Greg chat on everything. So like I'm gonna say this: we share people. Not me as we, but you know, black sector share people with B sector, multi sector people on everything. Share people, you know what I'm saying? And then most of the time, black sector don't even have to be fighting with about views like that for real. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. If you're busy in real life, you know what I'm saying? And you a frequently viewer in the black sector on everything. You know what I'm saying? Catch the replay. On everything. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So people saying over there on the B sector saying the black sector born or they would or we dead or whatever. Like what Buddy said when he did a live stream on the vertical, he said that they keep saying we dead, let us be dead. On everything. Let us be dead. Don't keep saying it. Let us be dead. On everything. And shout out to Cherie on everything. She part what? I might be wrong, Cherie, if you listening. I think she part Nature Boy sector and Black sector. I don't know if she probably want to claim the B sector, but you know, all the everything. But you know what I'm saying? Shoot. But some she don't like over there in the Black sector. You know what I'm saying? With Buddy D be live, she'll hop on that panel. That Jamaican accent will kick in an instant. Bumba clock. Me bomba. On everything, that Jamaican will hit quick. On everything. Like, for real. Shoot. Well, when Roach Boy hit Buddy Lee Pounder, on everything, Buddy Lee will play a Mexican song on everything. Everybody be in the chat dancing to Mexican music. Selena music. Everything. So, the Black sector, you know what I'm saying, we weren't born. You would have fun on everything. Shoot. On everything. But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Set the Cartoons. Once again, shout out to B Set the Cartoons. Let me see what the last seconds.
I know with that back in the day. I remember another story I remember. I remember when Clyde was on live and they had called the police to a house and the police came in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. But that's just for them cocky ass people think they doing something and the men that don't represent the Black sector correctly because they're weirdos. But I feel like I'm missing something. Well, I guess I'm not. Well, I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, it's a lot on everything. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. I know it's a lot of stuff, a lot of history, you know what I'm saying, in the Black sector. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him if he can't remember some of them on everything. But I know a couple on everything. Let me see, because I know a couple. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Shout out to ODS, he live. Let me see. Okay. Ain't none. Alright, but let me get to my notes. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to my notes. Shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything for, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say representing, but you know, remembering some of the Black sector history. Now, Tommy was the start of it all. And I'm explaining why. I'm gonna explain why. When Tommy have people on his panel for like an interview or have a conversation wise, sometimes he will go behind, like, I don't know, or something. I don't know if they were started or what, but he will go behind their back and talk about them on everything. And then how Lady Lock came by was the painting and, you know what I'm saying, the paint on the floor and everything, which that was, you know what I'm saying, that was a crazy story. That's how I came upon Lady Lock with the whole painting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I came about with, I ain't gonna say how I came about, but how I caught on to Lady Lock. Subscribe to it and everything. I think she was on. I think it was just Judy. She was on TV, so on everything. So I don't know. I don't know which one. I think it was Judge Judy or Judge. I don't know, Judge Baptist, but you know, it was one of them judge shows on everything. So she was out there on everything. You know what I'm saying? The Voltron Network on everything. If some of y'all remember that, the Voltron Network on everything. when he had a whole bunch of people. Well, I think it was Slapper Dunn. Shout out to Slapper Dunn, Vic, DJ Just J, Relationship Rehab, Vic, Lady Law, Slapper Dunn. Yeah, it was a lot of people. Tommy Gunn, they used to rock with Tommy on everything. I don't know if he still rock with Tommy, but I seen him at one time when he was live on this new channel on everything. But you know, Tommy Guns, it was a lot of people on everything until that broke up on everything. And then some people, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to Vic. He hijacked Tommy Live's StreamYards, kicked him off his own StreamYards on everything. He still play that to this day. On everything. Shout out to Vic. On everything. They kicked Vic off while Tommy was kicked Tommy off while Tommy was talking about Vic and everything. Like for real. That was a classic moment. On everything. Shoot. Some of the beats that he had. What was that dude name that looked like one of the dudes from Bone Thugs and Harmony? I forgot what his name, Angel or something like that. On everything, man, look, there was a lot of people that he had beef with. Mr. Swole Fat, Feel of Vice. On everything, Mr. Swole Fat. On everything. The African Diaspora Show, something like that. O'Shea Du Jackson. On everything. Who else? He had beef with Buddy Lee on everything. I can't forget about that. He had beef with Buddy Lee on everything. Who else? It's some more people. Tyra, can't forget about that. Him and Tyra, back and forth until they actually met up in person. On everything, like met up on everything. Man, I'm telling you. Shoot. Who else would be with Tommy? Lovely T.I. That's years ago. Like I said before, earlier in my life. That was on everything. When he was in what was that? When he had that pool with the slide on everything. He would beef with that Lovely T.I. Shoot. I remember that, and that was they did with apologizing to her and everything. Shoot. Well, Tommy was doing that cowboy stuff, that little cowboy skit stuff what he was doing back then. Man, if y'all don't remember that, y'all ain't Black Sector. On everything. Well, Clyde Diva. Then we get another one. But Clyde Diva. How I found out about Clyde Diva when she was up there with Tommy. It was like an interview. On everything. I think she was laying down or something. On everything. Cynthia Rose. Can't forget about her. Ashley Devine. On everything. You can't forget about her. On everything. Shoot. On everything. He talked about both of them ladies on everything. Talking about both of them ladies on everything. Clyde Diva, I think Cynthia Rose was the first one, then it was Clyde Diva. But I think it was nearly at the same time. On everything. Man, I'm telling you. Clyde Diva was doing live streams. If she'll cut the camera on, she'll be having what? Lingerie on. How some people say lingerie on everything. She'll have that on. And then she'll draw attention to her. Like when she cut her camera on, man, them views would go up on everything. Them people would be in her chat on everything. Bullets gotta be in her chat. Should be in her chat. Should be in her chat. Man, look, a lot of people on everything. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm back. But back to what I was talking about. But yeah, Claudia, she'll have that lingerie on and everything. They all come over there, you know what I'm saying, the chat. They'll come over there in the chat, be looking on everything. But yeah, but she would bring, like, the way how she be looking, when she be coming up on that camera, like, she'll bring that attention on everything. Shoot. On everything. Now that I can say for a fact. On everything. Jazzy and Clyde. On everything. Sugar Shay and Clyde. Misunderstood and Clyde. Tracy and Clyde. On everything. Who else? Tommy and Clyde. On everything. Bullets Gotti and Clyde. What's that other dude that looked funny? I think I forgot. I forgot that nigga name. Dang. I forgot what his name was. Suge and Clyde. On everything. Man, look. On everything. She'll bring, you know what I'm saying, that attention to her. Let her do, man, if she really, man, look, if she really wanna let her put a see-through. She did that before, let her put a see-through on. Man, them views will shoot up. On everything. Them views will shoot up. I seen her did it before. Shout out to Claudia. On everything. Who else? Jazzy G from with Tommy, when she was over there on Tommy, and Tommy kept doing live streams about her, and then man, and then that one live stream that she did, and Tommy did a commentary on it, man, right next to that refrigerator, it was like a roach. On everything, man, Tommy been on that good sense. On everything. Back then, that was back then. But Tommy was on that good sense. On everything. Shoot. And man, did live stream. And then the roach boy, Roy, trying to show out for Jazzy, and he actually showed he got a roach in his trailer on everything. Shoot, Buddy Lee got a clip of that on everything. He showed that plenty of times, but he got a clip of that on everything. Shoot, I'm telling you. I already talked about the Betty Boot and Chucky. And when Chucky but Stefan put up on, I think it was Chucky Mama or something like that. Man, on everything. Shoot. That jump was funny. Saying that he wasn't here on everything. Man, that jump was funny. Now I seen that part where B said the cartoon was talking about that expedition. Oh, everything. You talk about that expedition, that jump was funny. On everything. Show the picture. That jump was going around. Buddy Lee showed the picture of the expedition. I was like, dang. On everything. Now, Jokey, man, look. When they come to clowning, shoot. She would clown you. But when it came about Chucky, back then, on everything. Shoot. Yeah, shout out to a Jokey on everything. Cause man, back then, it was some moments. It was some moments. That's all the way over there. Breaking the bank. Let me try that. I know that's the storyline between them two. But yeah, on everything. Chucky did that. I think I still got that. I got that on everything. I got that clip when Chucky was live streaming. He was talking about he needed some donations for his daughter to go to Disney World or somewhere on everything, but his daughter needed some medicine on everything. It was like a whole bunch of pills around. Man. A whole bunch of pills was around. On the floor, it was showing his feet. He had one sock on. And he had one of them RX discount cards on everything on the floor. It was on the table. That joint was, man, I got that on my playlist on everything. Man. Shoot. Can't forget about RE on everything. Man. When it came about Tyra and some more people, man, RE, she'll cuss out on everything. You can't forget about Candy. Oh, wait. You can't forget about Candy. Shoot. You can't forget about Candy on everything. Because, man, her trollness, oh my God. Oh my God. On everything. Her trollness, Chucky Cartel and Candy Cartel. Shit. On everything. Shoot. Who else? Chucky and Tommy and Chucky and Tyra, Chucky and Stefan, Chucky and Betty, Chucky and Buddy. Shoot. On everything. Shoot. What else? Bullets got it. He got Rob standing still. He was over there trying to troll Tommy on everything. Who else? It's a whole lot when it comes to Tyra. I got Lady La with the whole Jazzy, ZX on everything. Man, look, when it comes to ZX, my God. Super Saiyan Jim on everything. Now, Super Saiyan Jim, he was trolling on everything when it came to ZX. Man, he was all, man, look, Super Saiyan Jim will offer himself up the ZX in the trolling way. He actually took that offer and told Jim to pop up on everything. He wanted that for some head. I was like, yo. Pause. On everything. Man, look. Every time when ZX would be over there on Buddies, on everything, and Super Saiyan Jim was in the chat, and Super Saiyan Jim would hit that panel, on everything, it'll something to laugh about. Them two, it'll make you laugh. Every time I hear ZS cuss, it makes me laugh in a joking way on everything. That jump be so funny. I'm telling you, it be too funny. Every time ZS would go against somebody and he cussing, that jump be so funny. On everything. Shoot, I be laughing my ass off. For real. Shoot, in LA, there's Black Sector, Mike Mills, on everything. when they actually no, Tommy in LA. If y'all don't remember this, so those showers, so those showers, so those showers. Let me see if I can play it on everything. Every time, this was the troll. They were back then trolling in the black sector. They will hop on the panel or they'll call and they'll play a song. Either it was that what I was just singing or probably a remix on everything. That jump was so funny on everything. Let me see if I got that. So those showers, so those showers, so those showers. Let me see if I got that. I got that on the playlist on everything. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. This is what LA was talking about with beef with Tommy. Just back then. It's
Type beats, entertainment.
something going on with your daughter.
It's clear that something's going on with your daughter. Something wrong with what I hear boxers. You turn on that water. So don't showers. What's wrong with your mind? See you on the grind. Wanna spend some time, so showers. You don't see no wrong, but you're showing her your slow. What the fuck is wrong? So those showers, so those showers, so those showers, so those showers.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. His laugh is contagious on everything. Every time he be laughing, oh no, bruh, on everything. That joke be so funny. It's contagious on everything. For real, it'll make you laugh. If you ain't laughing on that, it'll start making you laugh on everything. Now, when it came to LA, him and Styles with the Steve's tapes. Oh wait, Styles will Styles will always be calling LA about some about some dumb shit. Oh, there that joke be so funny. The Steve's tapes on everything. Man, look on everything. That jump be so funny. And then LA, he had another song. He had another song to go at Tommy. They be, it was there on everything, back and forth, live for live, live for live. What up, buddy? Hey, buddy, I shouted you out on everything. Know what I'm saying? What got me to do this live was B Sector cartoons on everything, because you know he was going back through Black Sector history, so on everything. But he shouted you out too, I think. But you know, he was talking about the history. But I all know me, though. So I always shout you out because you know you bro on everything. I saw you over there on Shot Kim Halloween costume contest doing your thing. I was at the Medic City Classic at the time, but you know, I hate I missed it on everything. But you were doing your thing though, because I was, you know what I'm saying, playing the game, jamming and everything when I was listening to the replay, so on everything. But you, man, look, Black Sector history, look, they be downplaying the Black Sector, man, on everything. But it's to your liking if you want to come back on everything, because they have been asking about you on everything, you know what I'm saying? When Buddy Lee coming back? When Buddy Lee coming back? And I always say, when Buddy Lee if he want to come back, he will come back on everything. You know what I'm saying? So, on everything. But they be downplaying the Black Sector when it comes to talking about the Black Sector dead. And I always shouted you out when you said this on the vertical. You had said, well, they keep saying the Black Sector dead. Let us be dead on everything. For real. On everything. But LA, he had another diss song on everything. That's all you got to say, buddy. On everything. You'll be back eventually. That's all you got to say. On everything. For real. Shoot. And they gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? People in the Mo3 sector ask about you, where you been? Black sector people ask where you been. You know what I'm saying? They still be trolling Tyra. You know what I'm saying? They ask about you. Some people in the B sector ask about you. You know what I'm saying? When you used to play your music, you know what I'm saying? On everything. I played one of your pull-up songs on everything. I forgot the first one, you know what I'm saying, because it's been a while, but you know. I played the second one on everything. Man, look. Man, artistic expressions. If they really Black sector, they would know about that. Courtesy Flush, they would know about that. Lady Law on everything. Man, on everything. Telling you. But you will be back though. I always say, like that when they come over here and ask me about where you been, I say he probably took a break on everything, but he'll eventually come back on everything. I don't know when, but he'll eventually come back on everything. But I always shout you out though on everything. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to this. But LA, he had another song that go against Tommy. If y'all really Black sector on everything, let go.
It's your boy L. Diana. Build it. Little freestyle.
Let go.
Top of the dome. One take, 9 to 10 out of 10.
Little Choco boy.
You know, come on.
Hey.
Little Choco boy.
Let's go. You ain't Black sector if you remember
Little
this.
Choco boy.
Hey.
Yeah. Little Choco boy.
This Black sector right here.
What you gonna do when they show up? Little Choco boy.
Hey.
You a bitch ass nigga, man.
Hey.
Goddamn Choco boy, man. Goddamn blackest motherfucker in class. I know what happened to you, man. You grew up, man. Them motherfuckers used to get on your ass, boy. They used to call you shit like Ethiopian with a lunch ticket. Shit like that, huh? African booty scratch, huh?
Choco boy. On everything, I gotta pause it right there because you know this. I think it's Snoop Dogg, you know, or Nate Dogg, one of them. But no, I gotta pause there. But man, look, you remember that? You Black sector on everything. Little Choco boy on everything. Man, look. On everything. Man, when I was watching LA one time and he was going there, when Tommy was going there, who it was? Kwame Brown on everything. LA used to play a song called Bernadette on everything. Every time he be trying to clown Tommy, he'll play a song Bernadette on everything. That joke was so funny. Black sector on everything. Who else? I got some Black sister. I said Black sister. I got some Black sector history for Buddy too. So I'm gonna get to him probably right after this one. I'm gonna go ahead and write that off right there. I got LA, you know what I'm saying? LA. B said the cartoons cover that about about him and Super Saiyan Jim. I got some more Super Saiyan Jim. Who else? Suge. I talked about that that fake cease and desist. I talked about that when he was talking about Suge. Diet. I talked about Diet when Diet was saw ZX in the streets and they were trying to chase ZX. All everything. I remember that. All everything. Monty Woodgrain, Black Sector. He used to beef with Tommy on everything. And then with LA and Monty Woodgrain used to beef on everything. He did a skit when he was in the street. When he was in the street with a cut up box thing, with a cut up box, acting like he one of them beggars in the streets on everything with a long 4X 3X shirt on everything with some pants on. It's saying LA will rap for food on everything. L dot will rap for food. L dot will rap for food. L dot. For real. On everything. That joke was funny. On everything. For real. But Monty Woodgrain, he was funny though back then. On everything. He Black Sector too, even though I don't know, he wanted to be claimed Black Sector, but you know. On everything. I talked about ZX when Cookie pulled up Cookie Boston, I think it was Cookie Boston, or it was whatever one she want to go by. But Cookie would beef with ZX, and then somehow she found out what ZX was. She actually pulled up on ZX, knocked on the door and everything. ZX came out their house with a white beater tank top, with a white tank top shirt and some shorts with a 6-shooter. All everything, late at night. All everything. Man, what you doing? What the hell you doing? I got that box. No, she backed all the way back off the porch and left. All everything. Man, I tell you. Man, I'm telling you. Back then, it was some history back then. Man, my ZX off. My Monty Woodgrain. Henny Wise. Let me get the Henny Wise. Now, I call Henny Wise. She's Black Sector, even though she probably don't want to be called Black Sector. But to me, she's Black Sector on everything. Now, I call her the Queen of Clipping because she is the Queen of Clipping. She'll clip. Wherever, what goes on over there in the Black Sector, I think it was Shitty Greg, Buddy Lee, Lady Law, there's some people in the B sector, she will clip them. Especially when something goes on in the Black Sector, she will clip it on everything. And then why it's gonna get you. I'm still subscribed to her on everything. And then she'll have her disclaimer on everything. Man, look, Henny Weiss was Queen of Clipping, along with Lady Steele on everything. Shout out to Lady Steele. Another Queen of Clipping, in the Black Sector, Shitty Gang, Tyra, on everything. Another one I want to get to. YouTube Cameras. Shout out to YouTube Cameras. I call her the Queen of Clipping as well. You know what I'm saying? She was clipping Tommy, Lady Snoop. Can't forget Lady Snoop on everything. Lady Snoop, and some more folks on everything. For real. She was clipping everybody. And then when Tommy had caught on to this, what actually made her come up and be how she is to this day. Tommy saw a clip of YouTube Cameras because he would see a lot of the Tommy clips that she would clip from Tommy. He would see a lot of them over there on her channel, but it was one time that he got tired of it and told her to come up and stop clipping his stuff. That's what I think when she got hit by Tommy. And then she made another channel. And then she started, I think she was still doing clips when she got hit. And she started another channel. And then I might be wrong, but that's just me. But when she started doing that, then she had enough confidence to actually use her voice and camming up, and then she was doing recaps of what she see or what she saw in the Black Sector, B Sector. You know what I'm saying? To me, she is Black Sector. I might be wrong. She is Black Sector to me But she probably don't want to be claimed as black sector because she want to be, you know what I'm saying, independent, even though she's more in black sector and B sector. You know what I'm saying? She was clipping more 3 sector people too, but you know, they were doing all that flagging and striking and stuff. So yeah, on everything. But yeah, I got let me see. Lady Snoop, Fave. You know what I'm saying? That's Fave. Lady Snoop on everything. And she would beef with Tommy. She would beef with everybody. Clyde Diva, Treese, Tommy, on everything. And then she had them views on everything. Until, you know what I'm saying, them beefs can be a little bit too much. Can take a toll on your mental on everything. So I think she took a break for some time and she came back, you know what I'm saying? The views can still be there, but you know, people watching other people, you know what I'm saying? Views might dwindle, you know what I'm saying? Might not dwindle, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? She's still around in these YouTube streets on everything. Lady Snoop TV on everything. She doing her thing in other platforms, stream apps on everything. You know what I'm saying? So she doing her thing in other apps. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fave, Lady Snoop. Now, the cream of the crop. Buddy Lee. That's bro. Now, I'm gonna get the Shitty Grid, Tyrant, and Super Saiyan Jim all in one for the last one. Then I'm gonna get to some more people. You know what I'm saying? Now, Buddy Lee. My man Buddy Lee had, man, look, doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He was with Jazzy. I know he probably don't want to hear that name. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy, you know what I'm saying? Broke her, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Tommy was trying to use it as a did towards Buddy, and Buddy did, you know what I'm saying? Did right back at him. You know what I'm saying? How he had beef with people and how he was cool with people and beefing with them at the same time and all that. Man, Buddy Lee had some comeback on everything when it came to Tommy. Now, when it came to Chucky, that's when I came. No, I was still around when he was beefing with Chucky on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because he was coming around with Shitty Greg and it's in Lady Law on everything. So that's when he was beefing with Chucky. He was riding around on, man, look, riding around on everything look for Chucky. Boy, Chucky was dodging, running on everything. I mean, he was running on everything. And now, when it comes to pull-ups, Black said to do it best on everything. Now, when Buddy Lee pulled up on JP was talking all that smack. Y'all probably don't know who JP is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lady Law, you know what I'm saying, for introducing JP to the black sector. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people being introduced in the black sector. You know what I'm saying? Rex, you know what I'm saying? JP. It's some more people. You know what I'm saying? I probably can't name right now. But when that right there, man, JP told where he used to be at and where he at now on everything, buddy, man. Buddy Lee didn't take that disrespect lightly, man. Buddy Lee pulled up on JP and on everything. And you heard it too. On everything. Man, look, Buddy Lee left on everything and came right back on everything. Man, look. And it was live on air. Live on air. On everything. For real. And he did now, JP, I think he cool. I think he cool with Buddy. I think I might be wrong. He cool with Buddy now on everything. Now another one, spaghetti noodle soup. Y'all remember spaghetti noodle soup? Y'all black sector on everything, man. Spaghetti noodle soup was doing all that crazy stuff. I think it was like doing I think it was the first one or second one. I might be wrong. I think it was the first one or second one of the wet tea contest. Man, on everything, when he was trying to do all this and trying to expose his girlfriend and everything, which she used to be on the panel, know what I'm saying, whatever, know what I'm saying. Then when she started hearing panels and everything and saw how she looked, and she was looking good, Miss S on everything. Shout out to her. Man, look, Spaghetti Noodle Soup was trying to expose Miss S on Buddy Lee panel, man, on everything. Nobody wasn't taking that on everything, man. Look, they got on Spaghetti Noodle Soup so bad on everything. Man, got paperwork. Man, they had paperwork on each other and everything. Spaghetti Noodle Soup and Miss S. All Buddy Live on everything. Man, look, man, Spaghetti Noodle Soup being on Buddy Lee ever since then. And then what took it up a notch with Spaghetti Noodle Soup and Buddy on everything. Buddy, man, they met up. Buddy and Miss S. Man, Miss S came up on that camera right next to Buddy on everything. Spaghetti Noodle Soup lost his mind. Man, I'ma fight you, man. Man, on everything. That's what, man, wanted to fight Buddy. I was like, man, no, Buddy, go with it. He go with it. Man, look, when it comes to Buddy game, it's up there. On everything. It's up there. On everything. Man, shoot. Yeah. And then nobody can't duplicate what Buddy did when it comes to panels and StreamYards and, you know what I'm saying, how he does his live streams on everything. Shout out to Buddy Lee for doing, you know what I'm saying, all that on everything, you know what I'm saying, because, man, doing that with StreamYards, man, StreamYard will be lagging and crashing and everything. Man, and I'm glad Buddy Lee did, like, the way how he doing his live streams and panels, I'm glad he doing it that way because, you know, it's more better that way. But sometimes when his systems be out of track, he'll use StreamYards on everything if he feel like he want to come back on everything. So, you know, on everything, man, look, and then Buddy Lee had the album, man, Artistic Expressions on everything. Then he was beefing with Tracy too. Man, that beef was funny. And then when Rob and Tracy was beefing on everything, when Tracy and Rob fell out and Buddy found out about it, man, he was on top of it on everything. And then when Rob said that Tracy smelled like mustard, man, they hit the YouTube streets on everything. Man, Buddy Lee had made multiple songs about that. And I know that Buddy tastes like mustard. And I know that Buddy tastes like mustard. On everything, that jump was funny. On everything. And then he had another song with Tracy crying on everything. Buddy was cold with it on everything. Buddy was cold with it on everything. Man, y'all couldn't tell Buddy nothing on everything. Oh, then when it came with the Mo 3 sector, boy, let me see if I can find it. If it's still up. Let me see. Cameron Aiden. Let me see how. It's been a while since I listened to this. Cameron Aiden on the highway. I forgot. Let me see. I'm gonna play it on everything. This is Black sector history. This is Black sector history. You can't forget about this if you really in the Black sector. Oh, everything. You can't forget about it. Where is it? Where his channel? Let me see. Right here. Right here. Where is it? Then he got another song, No Punch Gang. No punch on everything. Man, look, going that Camatello, Camika on everything. But this one right here, this one hit the YouTube streets. And people was actually cash apping to hear it on everything. Shout out to Buddy.
That same nigga you over there throwing them $50 super chats and all that shit, that nigga was eating my ass on the highway.
Oh my fucking God.
All right, well, you guys have
shit.
you guys have a nice weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was an ass eater, Cameron. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway, highway, highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway, highway, highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway, highway, highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway, highway, highway.
Let's go, Buddy.
Some might say they insane, swerving lane to lane, but he can't pull over cause she might just miss a plane. We can't judge that man for the shit that he did. I just never seen a booty hole that I wanna lick on the highway. Highway, highway, highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway, highway, highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway.
That same nigga you over there throwing them $50 super chats and all that shit, that nigga was eating my ass on the highway.
Oh my fucking God.
All right, well, you guys have
shit.
you guys have a nice weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was an ass eater, Cameron.
Let's go, Buddy.
Hey, hey, ooh, hey, hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey. On everything, man. Look, I'm telling you. Man, look, I'm telling you. Y'all not Black Sector if y'all remember this. On everything. If y'all remember that, y'all Black Sector. On everything. Man. On everything. And then when Cam heard that, on everything, man, back to back live from the nigga. On everything. And then Buddy took it another way and did something petty and made another one. No punch. On everything. Man. This when the Black set the most 3 set merged. You know what I'm saying? For some time. On everything. They would beef it and everything. Buddy pulled up on some of the people in the Mo 3 sector were a boxing contest. On everything. They done met up with Buddy D and everything. That's why people call him the pull-up king. On everything. Shoot. I told you. I told that you shouldn't fuck with me. Man, they made up, man. Look. Man. I'm telling you. Told that you shouldn't fuck with me. Now it's so finished up with me. Let me see if I can play it. You cannot hide, okay, run from me. Hey, hey, hey. I told you. Hey, I told that you shouldn't up me. Now it's up and it's stuck me. Hey, you cannot, okay, run from me. Let me go ahead and play this. This Black Sector history. What's up, Chrissy? I'm over here discussing Black Sector history, but you know. But look, this Black Sector history. This is Black Sector history. We had Black Sector had songs on everything besides playing all these copyrighted songs. They had songs that you can play and listen to and still enjoy.
Hold up, bitch, wait a minute, got this ratchet on. Watch some niggas in the streets, they be acting
There go, buddy.
Heard you used to be the man, shit, what happened, home? Told the bitch, keep the pussy, ho, give me the money.
Get him, Lady Law.
All you gotta do is say the word. How we fuck shit if my piece disturbed? I can grab the handgun or the bird. Leave them smoking like they body full of herbs.
Wait a minute, lie, I don't think they ready. I got your mans, come on, hop up in the shit. I'ma match the gas, driving like you dreaded. About to flip the streets, we just broke the lid.
Cut the music up, let me hear the bass. I brought extra kush fam just in case. I'm with my man and my bro, so I'm safe, but I'm T2G anytime, any place.
If you a hater, please stay out my face. Ain't got no paper, bitch, I can't relate. Before I ate her, make sure I say grace. Never surrender, bitch, I won the race.
How they not see you spinning in this hole? That nigga that cooked spaghetti for 2 hours on that dope. You took his old lady and you handed him the rope. When he put his hands on her, he became the fucking joke.
Call up Lala, your sister's bitch trippin'. Bumping guns as if all her teeth missing. Like she wasn't in love with the pimp. Like this bitch didn't eat all
Break
my
it
shit.
down.
Now you know they go crazy for the kid. The problem is you might have gave him too much dick. Truth is she ain't know what to do with it. And solution is, bro, remember these hoes ain't shit.
Fuck it, then guess it is what it is. Let them hoes think whatever they wish. Everything that we do is with me. They just mad they can't do it like this.
I told you,
Hey, break it down. Hey,
I told you that you shouldn't fuck with me.
hey, hey, hey.
Now this shit me.
Hey, oh.
I told you.
Hey, break it down.
I told you that you shouldn't fuck with me.
Oh,
Real nigga, baby.
Now this shit's up and it's stuck with me.
oh.
You cannot hide or can run from me.
Get it. Hey, black sector, go black sector, go black sector, go black sector. Hey. Man, look, Buddy Lee has songs, Layla has songs, Shitty Greg has songs. This black sector on everything. Got songs made about Tyra. What up, hood with the big swangers and the big pink headlights? Ooh-wee. But what's up, hood? But this is black sector history. When it comes to Tyra, Buddy was up there on Tyra panel, but Tyra was crying about his son on everything. Crying about his son. Buddy Lee was trying to, know what I'm saying, uplift him, but he still made him cry on everything. Man, shitty game. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, been trolling Tyra for the longest. Got history about that. Man, Tyra, man, Shitty Greg was the king of restreaming on everything. Man, Tyra, the shot, the pink AR, he shot his flow, Shitty game, on everything. Shoot, when shout out to B Set the Cartoons when he brought up I think it was on his second video when he brought up Bruno, that dog, he left, man, Tyra did that dog so wrong. The dog, he did, the Bruno left with the dog catcher. He left with Bruno left with the dog catcher, don't want to be there no more. Oh, everything. For real. Left with the dog, like, let me get up out of here. I don't want to stay here no more. That dog willingly hopped up on that, in that cage, in that truck, on everything. For real. That dog, he didn't even thought somebody took his dog and he read that camera back that he came with the dog catcher on everything. Man, I'm telling you. Shoot, when he was trying to fight he downplayed his son so bad on everything. Vic got a clip of that. Shitty Greg got a clip of that, and he restreamed it on everything, man. Then I play his son for smoking weed in his house, but yet your wife smoking weed in your house. So you ready to embarrass your son about smoking weed in the house, but yet your wife, your so-called wife Donna, smoking weed in the house, caught smoking weed in the house on everything. For real. But hold on, I'm finna go ahead and get something right quick. I'll be right back. Y'all stay right here. I'll be right back. I still got some more Black Sector history. Hold on. I'm on everything. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Bam, I had to go ahead and help my neighbor on everything. Neighbor was having trouble picking up some bags on everything. Gave me a little something on everything. So yeah, but on everything, chastising his son and everything. Shoot, have folks, daring folks to pull up by his house on everything. Man, Black sector. It's so much history when it comes to Tyra and trolling on everything. Now, when it came to trolling, Super Saiyan Jim, if you know what I'm saying, you piss Super Saiyan Jim off, like with GX and Tyra, shit, on everything, you gonna get a drone, a poster, or something by your house. On everything, you gonna get something by your house. Man, Super Saiyan Jim, man, he done got Tyra so bad, he dropping paint, little things of paint on top of his house. 911 North Rule, Indiana. If you Google Earth his house right now, you will see a whole bunch of paint on top of his roof. On everything. For real. That's all Super Saiyan Jim. On everything. For real. The god of trolls. On everything. Shout out to Super Saiyan Jim. On everything. Sure, I think that covered everybody. Covered the game. Yeah. Now, when it came to Shitty Gang and Tommy, it came by from Rashida Strober. Rashida Strober. Tommy and Rashida Strober did an interview about blackism and all that bull. All of a sudden, Tommy felt some type of way and started talking about Rashida Strober. Rashida Strober heard about it. She started talking about him, but it was back and forth. But the thing about that, she tried to sue Tommy. And took it to court and everything. The first time, I don't think it was the first time, but it was made public that she was going to take the court. But it was going to be virtual, like a virtual court. This wasn't during the pandemic. It was before. Man, on everything. Man, I think it was during the pandemic. It was before. I think it was before. Man, on everything. The Shitty Gang was on top of that. On everything, Tyra and Rashida Strobe in court and everything. We was at a secret location looking at the court. On everything. When we was at the secret location watching the court and everything, Tommy heard about it. He didn't see it. He heard about it. He came in Shitty Greg chat talking about some blame it, said it was you that was trolling Rashida about him. So I got that whole clip and how it went down. So on everything. So I got that. But want him to say it was him and everything. Man, Tommy was being territorial with people that if you watching somebody that he's beefing with, don't come to his channel and everything. Man, his views dwindled a little bit on everything. Man, them folks start leaving Tommy and start watching Shitty Greg and other people and everything. Man, look. On everything. Tommy was shitty about that on everything. But on everything, man. And then with Tommy and Kwame, that was kind of part of the black sector, but people got tired of it when it came to Tommy and Kwame, because people was telling like Tommy to slack like slow up on Kwame because he was kept talking about Kwame talked about his mama, talking about his dad and everything. So he kept doing back-to-back live stream, and all of a sudden his channel was getting snatched. It was getting snatched on everything. It got to a point that Tommy, when Tommy Tommy had an OnlyFans back then. He still does to this day. He had an OnlyFans, and then when he was trying to go live on OnlyFans, and it went straight to YouTube. That nigga was stupid. That nigga was stupid. That nigga had a towel and everything. I'm like, yo, cause I thought he was finna have one of them little swimming pool interviews or something like that he'll do on YouTube but take it down. But man, on everything, man, he had a female there in bed on everything. Man, everybody in his chat was talking about, hey, Tommy, in this live stream. Stop this live stream. In this live stream. They did came out the they did came into that bedroom with everything, naked and everything. Pause. On everything. Man, they was on Tommy ever since. Cloud was talking about it on everything. Man, Cloud was talking about it. Man, when something like Cloud was still watching Tommy, and Tommy was doing something foolish, and Cloud saw it, Cloud would go live and talk about it and clown Tommy on everything. On everything. That joint was funny on everything. Man, ever since he started talking about Kwame, he back on YouTube on everything. But people was saying, I was saying it too, and other people were saying like he needed to stop talking about Kwame because he was getting his live stream snatched, took, striked and flagged, and channel snatched on everything. I had so much Tommy videos in a playlist, like it was like close to 500 videos. And it went in my playlist, it went from 500 videos, 200 videos to 100. Now I only got like 10 videos in my playlist about Tommy. On everything. Man. On everything. I was like, fuck it, on everything, man. Just go ahead and let him be. They ain't no snapped out of here on these YouTube streets, on everything. Now he is back on YouTube, on everything. Still talking about black women, as usual. So, no, that's Tommy Stick, talking about black women, on everything. But, on everything, shout out to B-Set the Cartoons. On everything, shout out to B-Set the Cartoons. Now, it was some things that he said, I agree, but, you know, I'm going to give my opinion about it. And it's not towards him, you know what I'm saying? Because I agree with some of it on everything, but, you know, I'm going to give my opinion through my eyes that I can say that I see. Now, the merge with the Beef and Black, I don't think it was a merge when it came to the Black and Beef because, one, Black sector and B sector used to share the people who come to their live streams. So it's like a share thing. Is some people coming from the Black sector, they come from nobody was streaming in the Black sector or whatever. If it's calmed down just a little bit, they go over there to the B sector and watch them. And then some people in the B sector calm down, ain't nobody live at that time. And then some people in the Black sector live. Some of the B sector people will come over to the Black sector and watch some people like Buddy Lee, Lady Lie, and you know what I'm saying, Shitty Greg, Clyde Diva, and some more people. On everything, a Jokey will go live. Lady Snoop on everything. YouTube cameras on everything. You should Vic on everything. Watch Vic on everything. So I don't think it was a merge when it came to the Black and Beef. Now when it came to Black and Mo 3, now that was a merge. That was a merge. But I don't know how to merge between Beef and Mo 3. I think it was between when it came to Beef and Mo 3, I think it came with the B visited the black sector, and then they merged over there with the black sector to Mode 3. That's what I think. I might be wrong, but that's what I think on everything. So I might be wrong, but that's what I think. Now, another one that he called out, when Cardi was, when he said that Cardi was the only one that hit 1,000. It was I said this earlier. It was a multiple of people that hit 1,000. Tommy was really the only one that was reaching thousands on everything. He was the only one that was reaching thousands. So it was Tommy. I know Clyde. Not Clyde. I'm gonna say Cardi because she did hit 1,000, but it got flagged. But it was Tommy, Clyde, Lady Law. I know Lady Law. She hit 1,000 before on everything. I don't know which live it was, but I know she hit 1,000 before. But he hit 1,000 before. That was when the verses on everything. So I don't know if that's considered. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he hit 1,000 on everything. So he hit 1,000. It's multiple people that hit thousands before on everything. So it's not no thing that no only one person had hit 1,000. It's multiple people. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Beast at the Cartoon for pointing that out on everything. Now it's another one. With people taking breaks. Saying that the black sector, was I don't think he said the black sector dead. He didn't say it like that. He was saying like people was taking breaks because of dealing with real life. Or taking breaks on YouTube. I agree with that. But when it came to entertainment and everything, the flag, I'm gonna say this. I don't think it came from I think it came from the Mo 3 sector side too, but I think the Mo 3 sector or the B sector side when it came to them flagging on everything. Now, I don't know if it's really from the black sector, but I kind of think it was from the Mo 3 sector. Now, when it came from when Buddy was doing the wet tea contest, everybody was joining in from black sector, Mo 3, the dark side, black sector, and the Mo 3 sector. Everybody was joining in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was putting in the pot. Almost 500 to 1,000. Had to split that up with first, second, third on everything. Fourth and fifth place want to be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? If it was enough, they'll split that on everything. You know what I'm saying? So on everything. So ever since then, people was flagging that because they, you know what I'm saying, was hating on Buddy Lee and all that, hating on the views. You know what I'm saying? So and then people was, you know what I'm saying, in their feelings. They can't get when they was getting dragged, you know what I'm saying, they was in their feelings, started flagging, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I know people hate losing their channels when it comes to striking and flagging. And I know people that don't want to lose their channels like that because it's history on it, you know what I'm saying, historic moments, videos, live streams on their channel, you know what I'm saying, and nobody don't want to lose that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people had actually took a break from YouTube because they don't want to. Everybody was peeping when when people was flagging and doing all that striking and they don't know where it came from. People was taking breaks because they don't want to lose their channels like that. And then the entertainment kind of died when people was doing that flagging and striking on everything, and they still do it to this day over there. I think Mo 3 sector, but they had to do it in a slick way over there, the Mo 3 sector, because some people are scared of racks, want to flag on everything. So some people do that over there in the B sector too. So you got to be honest with what's going on. Got to be honest on everything. So can't leave it out saying, make it seem like all sector is perfect on everything. Black sector, they were doing some striking too on everything. But people was doing was doing commentary, you know what I'm saying, off people live streams and stuff, people didn't like it on everything, even though it was promoting, you know what I'm saying, but people didn't like it. So that was another thing. So, but yeah, but shout out to B Set the Cartoon. I'm gonna walk out this whole map. But shout out to B Set the Cartoons, you know what I'm saying, remembering the Black Sector history. I didn't know he was written. I didn't know all that he knew about the Black Sector history. Shoot, I'm glad I found him. You know what I'm saying? Cause he knows some of the history. B Sector and Black Sector on everything. Shout out to B Sector Cartoons. That's his video that I got on my pinned in the chat on everything. That's his channel. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to B Set the Cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Keep cammed up in everything, giving his opinion, his thoughts and opinion about some things he see in the beast. You know what I'm saying? And Black Sector too on everything. So shout out to B Set the Cartoons on everything. Let me see what's going on in these YouTube streets. On everything. So let me see. ODS still live on everything.
We got you covered, Bumblebee.
He probably don't care if I listen to him while I'm gaming, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to ODS on everything.
But I'm about to go watch my stories. I haven't watched Beyond the Gates today yet. And then whatever came on TV tonight. What's tonight? Monday? I don't think nothing came on. Something in my eye. I didn't swag. Hold on, I'm gonna look back. The Neighborhood and Wildin' Out. So I got some things to watch. Let me go see what Swag said. Hold on. I hope this is Trish because I ain't putting up the banner. Smash it, lady.
Smash it. It's me.
Oh, you said ask her with the numbers off of the night. I did see that. What's up, my love? How are you?
Hi. I just popped up. Everyone dropped down, and I wanted to say hi. Hi. Smash it. Bye.
How you doing, Trish?
I'm fine. Bye, handsome.
You out of the gym?
Yeah, I'm eating now. Please.
Oh, what you eating?
Chicken, Brussels sprout. Grill.
Grill?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Is it a thigh?
No, it's breast.
You know, thighs have more nutrients, right?
Yeah, well, I'm having breast because I like to.
Well, you got enough breast, babe. Hey, Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If I eat breast, maybe I'll get my breast back.
You ain't losing.
Yes. Well, only if you saw me. Yes,
okay.
Well,
do your thing, babe.
All right. Thank you. Smash it.
Right. So, what's up, Farrah? Am I saying that right? Farrah the Henderson. You hate thighs. Come on, Angelica. It comes a certain time in life where you have to grow up and realize that thighs is where it's at. The boneless, skinless. It literally tastes like a breast, but juicier. Like, trust me. Don't fry it, though. I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating fried chicken. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But some people might like grill better.
It ain't going
grill or bake.
As a boneless, skinless thigh. Rita. Oh, what's up, Rita? It ain't gonna never be as good as a boneless, skinless thigh. Boneless, skinless thighs is where it's at. I too used to hate them, but now that's all I cook with. Yeah, I've been chilling, Empress. I'm a boneless, skinless Whole Foods guy. Okay. I'm cooking thighs now, doing chicken bacon ranch wraps. Yeah. Once you realize, I'm about to go watch Beyond the Gates. Once you realize, Tony Montana, don't do that. And I saw you up on that panel looking stormy last night, babe. Thighs have the most flavor, and they hold juice and all that good shit. Like, take some thighs, throw some seasoning in a little chicken broth, and put them in the crock pot. I did that last week, baby. That shit woke me up. But yeah, growing up, I hated thighs.
Highway.
Yeah, she was. She had all her stormy shit. She was I used to fight over the breast. I was a kid eating the breast. I used to eat half of it. I was the only 8-year-old getting breast. And all the kids had chicken. You can only eat dark food, real. I see you, boy. Was that your thigh? What I just saw, was that your thigh?
Don't be telling the folks. I'm back here flashing.
Yeah.
What's up, boo?
I wanted to ask you about something, so I'm gonna just go on mute and hang out until you close, because I keep forgetting to contact you. So while I got you, I'm gonna just sit here, and then when you end.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I'm about to wrap it up anyway. I'm just waiting on Demon Soul. Somebody let me know when Demon Soul is live. And I'll put her on, and I'll drop it to her.
Coming that is on the highway.
If y'all could drop the link to her channel, it'll help me out. I ain't even put a thumbnail on this video. I was trying to rush and get down here so quick before somebody else went live, and then I was not.
I might play that again after he get done live. Well,
but I appreciate y'all for coming through. She is live. Can one of y'all drop the link real quick? You just commented, Miss Jane. I'm sorry. Dark thighs or light thighs. I like light. Well, I ain't gonna say. I like them a little mixed in between. Please keep your eyes open. Yeah. Wait, what? All right, you was favorite. I just on the highway. But T, don't listen. I love a good thigh. I love breast and thigh.
Oh, that's over there.
So let me get this link. Hold on.
It's over there on the other side. Let me do this one. I just left him over there too.
So let me do this redirect real quick, y'all, and we're gonna head over to Demon Souls. Here we go. What's up? I see it. All right, boom. So we got it. All right. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody who came up on the panel, contributed to the conversation. Thank you for the cash apps, and thank you for the members.
Yeah. Shout out to ODS on everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He beat setter, so you know what I'm saying? I fuck with some people at the beat setter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Shoot. But well, let's see. On everything, they talked about some of the Black Sector history. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beast at the cartoons. You know what I'm saying? On everything, he knows some of it. You know what I'm saying? I provided with more info. You know what I'm saying? Well, some I probably did know, and some I didn't know. So. You know what I'm saying? But I provided with some of the real black sector on everything. He was talking about Cliff, Styles. Well, Cliff and somebody else, I forgot. He just talked about it too on everything. But on everything. I remember Tommy Bell Cliff out of jail on everything. And he supposed to be getting his money back on everything. That was funny. He did a multiple live streams about that too on everything. Tommy did on everything. That junk was funny on everything. Shoot. I'm gonna see that he actually. Let me see. If he did, I'm gonna play Buddy. Yeah. I'm gonna play it again. Shout out to Buddy Lee on everything.
That same nigga you over there going on $50 super chat and all that shit.
Let me turn it up.
My ass on the highway.
Oh my fucking God.
All right, well, you guys have
Oh shit.
You guys have a nice weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was an ass eater, Cameron.
Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway.
Shout out to Skoka, Hall of Fame. On everything.
Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Highway.
Let's go.
Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Cameron ate that. Some might say they insane, swerving lane to lane, but he can't pull over cause she might just miss a plane. We can't judge that man for the shit that he did. I just never seen a booty hole that I wanna lick on the highway. Cameron ate that ass on the highway. Cameron ain't that ass on the highway.
That same nigga you over there throwing them $50 super chats and all that shit, that nigga was eating my ass on the highway.
Oh my fucking God. Oh shit.
You guys have a nice weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you was an ass eater, Cameron.
Let go, buddy. Hey. Oh. Hey, doing the TikTok dance. Hey. Man, look. On everything. Y'all go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that album, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get artistic expressions on everything. You know what I'm saying? Hit up Buddy Lee, you know what I'm saying, to get that album, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Go hit up Buddy Lee, get that album and everything. I'm glad I got the album, you know what I'm saying? It was gifted, you know what I'm saying, to me. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to that person that gifted that to me, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Shoot. On everything. Let me see what this is. Hold on. Okay, that should be over there. So I gotta go all the way around back where I was. But yeah, on everything, man. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? I wanna play LA song, but you know that song. Matter of fact, I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go on the back end and mute it.
Build it. Little freestyle.
Hey.
Top of the dome. One take.
Hey. The Choco Boy.
You know what I'm talking about, Little Choco Boy.
It's Black Santa right here.
Little Choco Boy.
Hey.
Yeah. Little Choco Boy. What you gonna do when they show up? Little Choco Boy. You a bitch ass nigga, man. Little goddamn Choco Boy, man. Goddamn little blackest motherfucker in class. I know what happened to you, man. You grew up, man. Them motherfuckers used to get on your ass, boy. They used to call you shit like Ethiopian with a lunch ticket and shit like that, huh? African booty scratch, huh? Choco boy. Yeah, little Choco boy. What you gonna do when they show up? Little Choco boy. You just gonna take it, wouldn't you? I am a boy, Damien. Boy. You hear me? I am a boy. Why you like your face, man? Little Choco boy. What you gonna do when they show up? Little Choco boy. Better stop talking shit and grow up. Little Choco boy. You the blackest nigga I ever fucking seen. You almost transparent, boy. Moonlight Johnny. Moonlight Johnny. The blackest motherfucker on the planet. Yo, mama black, nigga. Yeah, I said it. I'ma say it. I got them here, nigga. Yo, mama black, nigga. Mama black. Your auntie black, nigga. Your sister black, nigga. Your cousin black, nigga. No matter who you procreate with, motherfucker. Your baby's gonna be black. Your baby. Black and black, black, black and black, black, black and black, black, black. Little Choco boy. How you gonna talk shit about somebody calling you black and that's all you do is call motherfuckers black? You hypocritical, bitch. What you gonna do when you grow up? Black Choco boy. Yeah.
Yo, that man, look. When Tommy first heard that, he was mad. You could tell he was mad, but you know, he was trying to play it off. But that was, man, Little Charcoal Boy. Bad on everything, man. That was, man. And then that Soto Showers, but he on everything. Soto Shower, Soto Shower, Soto Shower. On everything. Man, that was the time back then, man. Shoot. What you gonna do when they show up? Little Charcoal Boy. Man, that joke's funny, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Even though I was watching Tommy, that joke was funny. Like, funny. I was laughing too. And then the thing, though, I said this was trolling back then. When Tommy used to have like the people that call in on everything, or do it when he had Blog Talk Radio. Man, they'll call that do a phone line, and they'll play that song, Little Charcoal Boy. All everything. That joke was funny. All everything. And then back then was when StreamYards was introduced. Man, they'll be on their panel and playing. They'll be playing. I don't know who it was. They'll be on the panel. They'll be on the panel, and then like no, it was doing Broad Talk Radio. He'll call the whole number out, and it just, I don't know who it was. They'll be like, huh, all everything, huh, and then he'll just sit there, just let him do it, huh. I'm like, yo, cut that off, Tommy, huh, and he'll just let him do it, huh. I'm like, yo, I had to go into another video just to wait till he drop him down or hang up the phone. Like, bruh, that joint was so funny. On everything. Black Sector history back then. Shoot. Back then, Tom was on what? Ustream. On everything. One time on Ustream, that nigga left his live on. He was doing a commercial. He was supposed to like put it on the wall where his name was, like welcome to Tommy Sotomayor show or something like that. He was supposed to do that on the stream, on the Ustream part, but he did it we were streaming in multiple websites, Ustream and YouTube. Well, when it was on YouTube, he would put it on the wall when it showed his name. But on Ustream, it was one time he forgot to do it. That joint was so funny. That nigga got up, grabbed his pistol. Yeah, what did you grab your pistol for? Yeah, all everything. Man, that joint was funny. Man, I'm telling you. Shoot. And then I don't know if y'all remember this. Where Tommy had this lady that was used to do webcams, like adult webcams. All everything. This big was over there on his channel. All of a sudden, when they ended, he was still alive. It was doing a commercial when she got up. You know what I'm saying? And then when she got up, she was live. She was live. That bitch was live. Tommy was like, "Bitch, yo, get out my house trying to stream. You don't come on this over here and sit down. You streaming around my house on everything." That joke was funny. He kicked the bit out and everything out his house. That junk was funny on everything. Man, Tommy boy. Tommy had some moments on everything. The time when Sugar Shay pulled up at his house. On everything she was thinking that he had another female. The female was scared. On everything. Man, I tell you. It was some moments back then, man. That's man, classic moments. Some people might not like Tommy, but it was some moments back then. I used all my rifle. Damn. On everything, man. But people trying to downplay the black sector on everything. People over there in the, you know what I'm saying, claiming they black sector, but yet all in peace said the business on everything. Boy, it was some moments. It was some moments. When they gonna do when they show up? The Charcoal Boy. On everything. Like, this nigga laugh is contagious. It'll make you laugh. Okay, I got that. I'm going him. Okay. Let me see if I can do this right here. The Charcoal Boy. When they gon' do when they show up? The Charcoal Boy. Got it. There we go. The Charcoal Boy. Oh, everything. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get my grub on everything. I'm finna go ahead and get my grub on everything. Shout out to I might have to do this mission over again. So. If I can reach it, I don't think I can reach it. The Charcoal Boy. When you come to really show up. The Charcoal Boy. Oh, I'm supposed to be hint. Oh, okay. Okay, I felt it. Okay. I know what to do now. It's been years since I played this, did this mission on everything. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my grub on. You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, explain some of the Black Sector history. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Sector Cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna say it once again, 3 times. Shout out to Black Sector Cartoons. Shout out to Black Sector Cartoons. One more time. Shout out to Black Sector Cartoons on everything. And shout out to ODS on everything. And That link right there that I got pinned in the chat, that is B Set the Cartoons video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go over there and subscribe to him. You know what I'm saying? He is funny. You know what I'm saying? On everything. He is funny on everything. So y'all go over there and watch him, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to him on everything. Because I know I'm subscribed to him on everything. But I'm going to shout some of these folks out on everything. Shout out to Hood with the bit swingers and the bit pink headlights. Shout out to Chrissy Cakes with the cakes on everything. Chrissy with the cakes. Shout out to Buddy Lee, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said he'll be back eventually. You know what I'm saying? The wait is anticipated on everything. The wait is anticipated. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting on you, on your time, on everything, on your time. Shout out to Will, you know what I'm saying? She the gang. And shout out to Irby, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Irby on everything. Shout out to everybody, Lady Law, you know what I'm saying? Cherie. Once again, Buddy Lee, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's rocking with the black sector. You know what I'm saying? Even though the people say that the black sector is dead, well, it's not. You know what I'm saying? We just taking a break and we on calm and chill mode on everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people that still rocking with the black sector. You know what I'm saying? On everything. I know I'm rocking with the black sector, and I'm gonna keep rocking with the black sector until YouTube is gone. On everything, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Shout out to Lady Law. I'd already probably shout out so many times. Shout out to Lady Law. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing her music and everything. Buddy Lee music. But I'm finna go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Like I always say, stay safe in these YouTube streets. Stay safe in these real life streets. And stay warm in these YouTube streets. Stay warm in these YouTube streets and real life streets. Because in these real life streets, it's fit to be cold on everything. So dress according to the weather on everything. Don't want nobody being sick, catching cold. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the weather change on everything. So y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy on everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go ahead and end this. Shout out to the black sector on everything. Shout out to some of the people that I shouted out in the beast. Hold on. Let me repeat that. Hold on. Shout out to the black sector. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the black sector. Shout out to the beat. Some people in the B sector who I watch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to some people in the Mo3 sector. You know what I'm saying? So on everything that comes over to the black sector, you know what I'm saying, for some chill and having fun on everything. I'm a rock with the black sector on everything until YouTube is gone on everything. YouTube is my TV. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is my TV on everything. So I will see y'all in the YouTube streets on everything. I am out, and shout out to the Shitty Gang on everything.